Good evening, ZeldaSpeedRuns. Time for the final match of the Majora's Mask Randomizer Mystery Season 2 between KTBean and PixelShake. It's been a best of 3 that's gone to the final game, and we're going to see how the tournament closes out tonight. In the comms booth today, we have Brando, Shanambred, and Dat Losset. Tracking, we have Alley Oops and Skygoro. Take it away, guys.
Hi.
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Hello. I am excited for this race.
We're performing for all of you. We're here at Grand Finals, Game 3 of the Season 2 Mystery Tournament. Now, for those on that date, PixelShake took Game 1, KTBean took Game 2, and now we're here, the final deciding game, who's going to be Season 2 champion.
Very exciting.
No, it's very exciting. And like you said, Pixel took game 1. And it was a pretty good game, but in game 2, I thought was even better somehow, with Katie just barely like keeping that steady lead throughout the whole time, not making any mistakes. So I'm excited to see how this race turns out. What are you guys excited for?
Oh, I've been out of practice with this tournament and all that, but come on, I want some spices there. Give me someone that they would call Big Man.
The big man.
I won't send
yes.
FD anywhere.
I just want to see something spicy.
Definitely something spicy. Yeah, we didn't have Big Man for any of the other 2 games, so that'd be really cool to see. I hope we see Blue Dog do well. That's all I can really ask for myself.
Of course.
He's always a winner in our hearts.
So, for people who may not have seen Game 1 and Game 2, these are special grand settings which were set by KTBean and PixelShake themselves, which Fifth Mammy put together, and Saber and I have been working to make sure that they got the correct seed.
And here they go.
And we're off.
Minimum of 8 settings and no boss keys anywhere. So
Yeah. So now these settings now was basically a runner's agreement between the 2 of them for exclusively this final match.
So Goron Mask start. Goron Mask.
Wow, that is an excellent mask to start with. I often think about what's the best item to start with, and Goron's got to be up there.
Is Goron Annapurna?
Yeah,
what
you can like almost go anywhere. Like Goron doesn't give you a lot of checks usually, but it just saves time everywhere across the entire scene.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a Goron and an opponent start. What is this? Season 5?
Wow. So this is supposed to be, like you were trying to say before, a no blitz setting. It's supposed to be 8 minimum mystery settings, no boss from ER. It's supposed to be something wild, but okay.
Yep. And yes, absolutely. Both runners refuse to have Blitz 1 or Blitz 2, so we will
do
not
have shop price shuffle though. It's random.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No stray fairies and no crates.
Oh yeah, we can see NPC text here, so it's in North Clocktown.
Oh,
hello.
There we go. That might just be the spice we were looking for.
That
was an Ocean Spy House skull, so Ocean Spy House is shuffled.
Ooh, we've got wonders. I hit spots even.
Ooh,
and some
wow. Yep, there it is.
So there's no long quest. Fisherman game is dead. Man. Oh.
Wow, another song back to back. It is loaded out there.
So many starting things we're finding out right away.
Yeah, I think it was Storm. I didn't quite see the other song.
Storms, yes, it was.
Yeah, it was Storms.
Storms and Elegy.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a crazy start.
This is a crazy start.
All rupees are shuffled.
Check this butterfly. It is! Wow, butterfly. It was actually a rupee. Oh. Okay, great.
Light arrows on human.
Butterflies and fairies are on, so the whale fairies are shuffled as well.
So that was light arrows on human Link on Great Fairy, North Clocktown.
Wow, so many items. Okay, but nothing really we want. Okay.
Deku Playground movies are shuffled.
Wow, you know what? This is a very go kind of seed. It's off the rip right away. This is
so
fantastic, really.
Just want to say Path to Mountain Village is foolish, which means snowballs are on. Because it can't be foolish any other way.
So much they're trying to keep on top of them. It's overwhelming.
Oh, yeah, this is crazy. All right, so KTBean, is she going to go get this 35-year-old grandpa? Oh, and just misses it. Unfortunate. Decides not even worth it. Let's go.
I think snowballs are on because we have actually seen a normal magic jar in the Deku Playground, which usually snowballs have.
Well, snowballs is confirmed by Path to Mountain Village being foolish. Because Path to Mountain Village will not be hinted if snowballs are off. Because there's nothing there. Except
What
snowballs.
about Goblet Fairies, though?
But the amount of magic jars in the pool.
Yeah, that's why I was
I'm
thinking.
quite sure.
Snowball.
I don't want to be absolutely certain about this, but because it's only one check, I don't think it can be hinted. It has to have like multiple checks in it or something.
Yeah, I think there is.
Like Snowhead can't
option,
be hinted for the Great Fairy, for example. If snowballs are off, but that could just be an OTMM thing. So
Katie peeped that. Didn't quite see anything. And Pixel's doing a little race here. What do you guys think? Sub 48 or not?
Yeah.
Nah. Oh, we did also miss it. Key and Grass is also shuffled.
Yeah.
Yep. Not quite. Still great race.
49.
Okay, so Moon's Tear's nothing.
I completely forgot PixelShake also plays for randomized sounds, and some of these situations are really awkward. Oh, Bean just peeked at the red rubies in Turnfield by the telescope. We have shuffled red rubies as well in the overworld.
Yep, so if greens are on, that means they're all on.
Okay, that's like 200 checks everywhere across the game.
Pixel getting all night mask there. Nice little pickup.
Turnfield Ram is the all-night mask. Good to know.
Okay. Interestingly enough, Goron can jump on that one, but actually can't jump on this one here, which is just really funny, which is why you see him changing mask there. I've seen so many people try to hop up there with Goron.
I actually did not know that until you pointed out in game 2.
Oh,
there's the moon steer. Yeah. So, yeah, both runners... Yeah, that was Rank Sisters. Both runners taking very different routes. They're going to kind of come together all together in one place. Pixel now collecting this butterfly check here, hopefully, as he approaches these Sheikah stones. Oh.
He also has Storm, so he could peek the Gossip Fairy, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, I'm getting half that. No. Yeah. The regional fairies are not shuffled in Turnfield, only the ones outwards.
Yeah, so Road Southern Swamp, Milk Road are the closest ones.
By the way, is everyone listening to these frogs just ribbit?
Ooh, sorry. Butler race items are Way of the Hero.
Okay, treasure chest is live. Here we go.
Chess game has something, but the race is required, so we need to get the princess.
Oh, come on, KTBean. Oh no, it's the worst possible thing. Okay, here we go. Keep your calm and... Oh.
He gets it.
Nice,
yeah,
nicely done.
There we go. Goron race is dead.
F big
wow,
man!
There it is. That is wow, that is big. But
is FD anywhere on though?
Will it be big?
Katie, you can't just leave us hanging. She knows about Big Man. There we go.
It was big.
Man done.
It's Big Man.
Big Man is go.
FD anywhere is enabled.
Can we get some Big Mans in the chat?
Aye.
Large and in charge. Yeah, well.
Okay.
Wow, you want to spice the game free? Here you go.
Wow. I mean, we're starting with Goron. There's light arrows right away. Tons of songs. Here's FD Anywhere. And we have Epona. It's just absolutely wild.
We also know
Okay,
where
let's see if
Bo is behind
let's see if
Express
Pixel
Mail.
can get this. Will he get this 35-year-old man in a suit? Yes.
He will.
35-year-old grandpa.
Grandpa.
Yeah, chat points out we can actually already ask the Spy House in case that might be shuffled.
Wow. Keg was there, 102.
Yep, so there's the hint.
Pixel, I
So-
think we're going to pick up light arrows here.
Wait. To be fair, Keg might not even be required because we've got Song Sanity.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's unlikely unless something is on the shuffle song check there, or it's Ranch Sister's defense.
Ranch defense is dead.
I did not see that hit. Good to know.
It doesn't matter how many commentators in this booth. We'll still miss something. This is
It's
why
always tradition. It's tradition in mystery settings.
Uh-huh.
it's just a tradition in general, and that's why
Katie
chat
Bean
is
back with-
real weird.
With Big Man. Doesn't need to jump from a tree from that.
Actually, here's where this keg was. Yeah, it's on the Clocktown map, so we're not gonna be able to check the other price for that until Akana Canyon asks us.
Okay. Yeah, going back for the title deed? No. Decides not to. Okay.
That's so over, but we can check that in Road to Southern Swamp. It will have a different price there.
Okay, so both runners definitely, or racers, definitely know that Skull Shuffle is on.
We do know at least the Ocean Spy House is shovel, but we haven't seen any green skulls yet.
Yeah, I think at this point we would have seen at least one green token.
Mm.
So I'm going to assume it's one house.
Choose.
Choose wisely.
Unfortunately, you can't use those in this game unless you have a bomb bag. Isn't
All
like
right,
OT.
Pixel's turn.
No, this he
Always
can get
exciting.
the big man.
This is truly a gift of Game 3. Is having this right here incredible.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
just
Like,
want to say to everyone who's make sure you guys put your predictions in. This is definitely one of the biggest channel point predictions I've seen for MMR in a while. That's a lot of points. So if you want to get in on them,
I'm going all in.
All in, huh?
If I can actually put the amount in.
So Pixel has FD. He sees it's anywhere, and so they both have FD at this point. I think KTBean is just maybe a couple of songs. Oh, Butler race items, yeah, is Wath. Oh yeah, but a couple of songs I think are going to be out in this field. She should be able to get them pretty easily.
I think she got both of them.
I don't think Storms was gotten yet, or it could just be the tracker not being updated.
Yeah, someone in the chat saying that she got both songs.
Okay.
I spent all my rubies, all off this build of rubies all over these years.
Oh, was that a bottle of red potion? I thought it was a fairy on there.
He's clocked
Might want
down
to double
Wath.
check that.
Well, we probably wonder why. It's definitely probably for FD.
Mhm.
So that's going to be what's interesting about this seed, because we just got a lot of potential assets of the
Deku
seed
Palace.
already due to FD.
Deku Palace waved the hero.
Mm-hmm.
And East Clocktown. Shocker.
Yes, we have seen a bow. The Postman's Freedom hat is a bow, but we have not seen Express Mail yet, I think. No, yeah, that's considered part of East Clocktown, the Postman's Freedom check, correct.
Yeah. That can be Wath. Wait, is Aroma's hinted in mystery, isn't it? Because I don't think Aroma can be Wath, but Postman's Freedom can.
Never mind, there's the Express Mail. I just missed it the first time. KTB just picked up, so we can actually go get that bow on night 3.
That is a fair point, Kirby. FD can be worth. FD can. Especially if it's for something like GBT. Because say ice arrows are locked behind FD logic in GBT.
Yeah. Generally, how I see the seed right now is that you probably want to get to Night 3 as soon as possible, pick up your bow, and just make a beeline for north because of the snowballs. You got so many checks up there to deal with.
Hey, Puffles.
Yeah, as far as business, I agree with you. I think this is a seed you definitely want to push to Night 3 as soon as you can.
The bow is quite useful because of snowballs being on.
Yeah. Yeah, it is no Vasco, so this was a Goron start seed, so...
So
But
Pixel's
that,
All Night
we have
Mask.
FD, we also have access to Path to Snowhead. Yep, that can happen, Kirby. First match it could be in Snowhead Temple.
Yep.
Only possible in these settings.
All right, so that granny gave us a bomb. I feel like lots of old women give you bombs in this game. It's just a recurring theme.
Yeah. Even in vanilla, that's their whole MO. Specifically in vanilla, the granny gives you a bomb for your face. Question mark.
Brewing chat, yes it is. Iceless Arcana where FD is in logic. It is a trick that's enabled.
Yep.
All right, let's see if KTBean can count to 10.
It's actually 19 for this trick.
Yeah, the stuff for this depends on the runner and the
Nice.
version you're playing. I do 17 and a half and it works for me.
And not so nice.
Let's go the one of many Gregs in this seed.
Yeah, Iceless
The 10
Arcana
second
itself
Greg.
is not enabled, but Arcana's FD is enabled. Isn't it? Oh, okay. So confusing. It's just... See, I read the document about 5 times. I think I took in about 5% of the document.
Yep. I'm just going over my previous experience in MR and my previous experience in Mystery Season 1. But also, I agree with chat as well, like, if Scoop Shuffle is enabled, we might have access to Butler Race potentially early. If we get Ultra Deku early, but we still get to see
Ooh.
Scoop.
Little chest here for Pixel.
Ooh!
And there's ice arrows.
Okay.
2 elemental arrows already this early.
Shuffles are on.
Scoop Shuffle is on.
There's also a chance that Dungeon Entrance Rando could be on. Boss Entrance Rando can't be on, but Dungeon Entrance Rando can be on. So it could be, for example, we find Goron's Lullaby early, or we get access to Stone Tower early, because we have lights, we have ice, if we just get Hook. And they do the magical FD gainer. They could, like, for example, Woodfall could be in Stone Tower, Inverted Stone Tower Temple.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's your Butler access.
Speaking of FD, which color you having? We have gray on KTBeans and we have a rainbow on Pixel.
Ever since the chrome skin like tunic came out, I've never been able to play without it.
Uh-huh.
Rainbow all the way.
It's just I can never decide. Yeah. True, it is Pride Month. Rocking the
Hold on a minute. That's a gift to a African swab.
That's Gibdo.
No. Nobody wants that.
This is really suspicious right now. We're going a lot of stuff for Pacific and Econ region. We just need a hook.
Some nice DK music here. As Pixel goes through the swamp. Here we go. Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's trying to go for auto skip here. You can do auto skip as Goron, but it's like pretty precise. FD's very floaty in general. You can actually just jump right on top of it, right past it.
Yeah, that's what I thought would have been the better play. But this is interesting. Maybe Pixel has a setup that they know. There they go.
Yeah, now he gets it. But yeah, I big approve of this music as a player of DKC4Randomizer.com. That is a real thing.
DK is fantastic. Oh my goodness. And did you see DK Bonanza?
Yep, I'm so excited for that game.
Yeah, as soon as I heard the DK rap, I just pre-ordered. It's over.
Alright, we're in the Swamp Spy House, and yeah, it only looks like only Ocean Spy House is shuffled today, so there's not gonna be a lot of stuff in here, but it still checks.
It's still worth checking an extra couple of skulls just in case as well. But we are getting freestanding rupees.
As well as hit spots, yeah, on the statue in the middle room.
Nice and easy. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's a little too floaty. The FD really jumps. I don't know if you can backflip up there. Yeah. You might be able to climb that wall, but who knows.
Yeah, you can't grab these pots.
With the gainer?
They don't have a grab hitbox.
That's my thoughts.
Yeah, you can gain her up onto that, I think, but...
Yeah,
that should work.
I mean, that'll also work.
Just visit on the way back.
Zora Hall is foolish. Okay.
Not a strong hint, but can't say no.
There you go. The power of the big man.
Power of the big man.
Arrows.
Okay, arrows. Rupee. Hot piece. Bombs. Bombs everywhere. And a fairy to ball.
Fairy in a ball. That's probably the whale fairy, so...
Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of fairies from the gossips and the well combined.
Pixel is in burning. Now, he could actually get the statue checks here on the eyes, but it's a little bit annoying. I think he's gonna opt to leave for now.
I think hit spots were checked in East Clocktown. I don't think they were on.
I might be confusing with the young grass patches then in Turnerfield.
Yeah.
So we're about 20 minutes in. Both racers are pretty similar. I would say Pixel's maybe about a minute or so ahead. Just in terms of like where they are and the items they have. Pixel going for this big man. I didn't even know that big man could jump there.
Yeah,
it's really precise.
Just FD. But this first jump right here off the mushroom plant, it's very painful. It's
No, yeah,
very
that's the one.
painful.
Yeah, like this makes sense, but yeah, this looks really difficult.
It's
Like,
really
this
precise.
specific jump is actually under FD hard logic. It's not enabled.
So like, what are they aiming for? Are they aiming for a certain part of the flower to like get that
Yes.
jump off? Or?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh,
Because
unfortunate Pixel.
Get
Because
some
what's
Fs in the
happening is
chat.
he's going too fast and he just careers right off before he touches the ledge.
There we go.
Yeah,
There we go, he finally gets it.
it was like right at that vertices. Okay.
Yum.
This one
Nice.
knows free. It's easy.
A little too tall there, bud.
A little bit too big, man.
KTBean KTBean is gonna go say hello to Bomb Grandma.
Gonna be the first to do it.
Yeah, I mean, Shake converted, so he's still got some time.
Yeah, with PixelShake's time right now, I say he has about 90 seconds actually before Bomb Lady in real time. Because I'm a big nerd and knowing how much time there is exactly in this game works. Oh, and new. We got a big chest here.
Big jump.
This is a really precise one,
This
too.
one's hard too.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Wow.
yeah, that works.
Wow.
Nice. That was smooth.
I thought
Usually
you
you
go
can
for
just
grab.
You can just beam it with magic as well.
Mhm.
But obviously in this situation...
And chat asks, where was Gift Mask? It was in South and Swap on one of the Ruby standing pieces on the mushrooms in the back.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if KTBean doesn't get that in the next, I don't know, minute or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bean's probably gonna get it soon, but she's also gonna push day 2 here.
I think she's pushing day 3. Or late day 2. Do Mystery Woods, then push day 3, probably.
That makes
Oh,
sense.
no, straight to day 3.
Wow, straight to 3.
She does not care about Woods of Mystery right now.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no. It is late day 2. Because keep in mind, I know what she's going for, actually. She's going for laundry pool checks.
Yeah, good idea. Where's Hookshot?
Great question.
I don't think we've found Hookshot yet, have we?
Oh.
No.
It's the only thing keeping us away from the corner right now.
Wait, you mean we can't use Big Man to, like, gain her up there?
Nope, the ledge is way too high. Well, no, actually, no, that's not true. There is a way up there with FD, but knowing it's ridiculously hard, I'm pretty sure it would be banned in these settings.
It is not banned in these settings, it's just not enabled.
Yeah, but it's...
Basically, you go and boost yourself up onto the rock, and then you do a gainer up onto the cliff, and then you're in a corner.
Yeah.
But that is, like, hard FD logic. It's not on, but it's legal.
Yeah, it's very difficult in general to do. And generally, most of the time, it's not going to be worth it, because you're going to need Hook anyways.
Yeah.
Is that real magic?
No.
That was Darker. That's just a normal jar.
Yeah, magic jar. So the actual magic is like a light green. It's a lighter shade of green, and it is pretty obvious when you see it. You're like, oh, that's really green.
Yeah. Also, yeah, what chat brings up as well is that even if you could get FD gain up to the lower Arcana, you can't get to upper Arcana no matter what while Hook Shot. So it really only gives you like potential access to Shrine and all that.
I mean, yeah, absolutely, like, logically, you need Hook to get up to Arcana. However, you can just get straight up to the Owl statue with FD without needing Ice Arrows, Hook, Bow. As long as you have Epona. Or Bombs and Goron.
So with the mystery's not paying out for PixelShake.
No, so maybe that was a good call by KTBean's to just like skip day 2 and say, you know what, let's go straight to day 3.
Yeah, you have no ball yet, so this is not really that worth it. Yeah, that's a normal jar.
Yep.
We are gonna see Branch Day 3 though by Bean.
Good checks in here, we'll see. Secrets here. Okay.
Is that a real red potion bottle?
No, I don't think so.
It was a red ball. So yeah, that's our first logical bottle then. Yep.
Oh, it was? Oh, fantastic. Okay.
Alright, you can actually go heal Gume now.
Yeah, the only banned FT tricks are anything that puts you out of bounds. So the boulder skip on Milk Road, that is banned. Like,
Yeah.
very, very banned. Very illegal. But yeah, basically anything that puts FD out of logic to skip something is a hard no. So yeah. Pretty much you can push the bounds of FD pretty far. Sorry, I was reading something, so... just came to mind.
Okay, so Pixel, I think, is coming in for a late time story. Yep. With the
Bean
all night
gonna
mask, which I don't think Bean got that one, but
No, Bean skipped it.
So, bugs are always bugs. In Mystery 2. They can't be shuffled. Everything else can be shuffled, but bugs will always be vanilla.
That's good to know. So we did see Soils by Bean, and Soils are not on today.
nope.
We also did get Ice Architect hint, so which is also dead, so no walk today in Great Bay Temple.
All right, so as a reminder, we had some crazy dog races in the game too. Pixel had some of the worst luck I've ever seen. I think he lost 3 times in a row, and Blue came mid-pack. It was what's a wild sight.
Oh, he tried to do it without Mask of Truth.
Mm-hmm.
Gutsy. Oh, there's stuff on the bottle, nothing else to range aside from the set bottle, and we did find a postman's hat here. Oh!
Down a canyon is
I
Wath.
did not see that. Canyon is waiting here. Any fans for Pamela?
Love Pamela.
Come on, let's give us a run back of the Season 1 Grand Finals tournament. If anyone remembers that, you know exactly what happened in that one. Alright, Bean pushing Knight free, setting up Postman's Freedom, so they're gonna get that bow pretty soon.
Here comes Pixel. He's probably having nightmares about this place. Yeah. He's hesitating entering. He didn't want to go in because he felt the pain of Doggy Racetrack in game 2.
Nightmares. We seen a
Freaking
fish
nightmares.
scoop,
These sounds.
and fish are normal.
What
Not
is
shuffled.
happening? We know bullet race items is Wath. Ooh.
Hey, look, lemon.
Bremen on Bean.
She could go do
Katie?
that now, but she has to abort immediately.
Immediately, yeah.
Does she know her lemons?
The cutoff time, yeah, she's not going for it. It'd be too close.
Because, just to be clear, like, Lemons and Dark Race shut at 8 PM. She's got an hour before they shut, so it's not, she's considering it not worth it.
Exactly. Okay, Pixel going to day 3. Let's see what we see down here in the playground.
Nothing here. All 3 days of playground have nothing. But yeah, Bean's gonna check out the west coast now. Now, surprisingly enough, with our current gear, there's actually not a lot we can do here. As I see it right now, this is probably a bottleneck into Night 3 to get that bow off a postman to go north.
Sad lemons. See, even the Lemon Brothers are sad.
We
That's
got
why I
him for
call Alpha
lemons.
Mario and Alex, they're the Lemon Brothers.
PixelShake getting some nice interest back.
I can't wait for one of the runners to get bottle locked by seahorses. Wait, is seahorses a scoop? No, it
should
isn't.
be, yes. But unfortunately, we did get him for the seahorses check. It's nothing.
Yeah, I did. I remember that, yeah. Okay, so I know I said that I was going to commentate, but I'm actually dying. I think I'm actually going to you two, and I'm going to go die. Sorry for dipping out.
Well,
I thought I would last a little longer than 30 minutes.
It's completely fine. Go rest. Saber Sword
all good.
Will take over.
I've
Go
been
rest.
up for like 18 hours, so
Yeah, you need it. Go rest.
I'm gonna go curl up in a ball. I'm just
Thanks
glad I
again,
can
Shan.
play grands.
Thanks for being here, though.
Wait, I'll stay for lemons. There we go. Get your
Yeah,
dancing
stay
emotes in the
please.
chat. Get your cat jams. Get your dancing dinos. Get your lemons. Do what you gotta do.
Those are
'Cause
some
it is time
fantastic
for
lemons. And let's see if the chicks are nice to him. So far, this has been really nice. They've all been in really good spots.
Yeah, except that one. One's right in the corner.
There's always one.
It's always that one. That Pacific one in the bottom right.
Now, somebody said the lemons was dead. Why was lemons dead?
Oh,
I
and
thought
so
there was a
KTBean
hint
getting
for it.
bow.
I haven't seen it.
So, yes, but mailboxes are regional, so it doesn't necessarily mean. Does it? It doesn't.
And KTBean getting bomb mask.
Because East Clocktown is Way of the Hero, which also has a mailbox in it. Nope. Okay, it's dead.
It was very, very dead.
Because chat says there was a South Clocktown foolish hint, which I did not see. So yeah, that does kill the postman's hat.
The only reason why I asked is because East Clocktown was foolish. East Clocktown's Way of the Hero and South Clocktown's foolish.
No,
so
postman's hat is to a regional, a multi-regional. It can never be Way to Hero specifically for that check on the post box.
Morning video. And as you say morning, I'm actually gonna dip out and go to bed.
Alright, take care.
Again,
Sweetie.
18 hours.
Have a good one.
I'm too eepy. I will see you guys for the weekly tomorrow. So
I'll be doing that. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I will be alive for that. Cool. Right, I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Buenos nachos.
Peace.
Oh, I want nachos now.
I'm excited with the Cheetos.
Red alert, cows are on.
Cows are on. Wow.
Have fun with that. Bye.
Bye.
Bye there. All right. So this cow produced a nice 20 rupees for us. All right, and Pixel doing what they need to do to get the bow as well. So now that you're KTBean, you have the bow. Where do you go next?
Yeah, with the bow in hand, I definitely think you go to north as soon as you can. You just got
That's what
that
I'm
blast
thinking
mask
too.
off the staff room. You got a bow.
Ooh,
you can do
there's Big Bow.
so much up north.
The Big Bow is kind of blocking the bottle right now. I mean, they could pawn it off, make some money, do some bank. And check out what Tingle has, though. Swamp
Even
title
more
and Blue
expensive
Rupee.
than Swamp Deed.
So on Pixel's screen, we're hearing these frogs ribbit into some sort of chorus of a song. Is this Final Fantasy VIII battle music?
I don't even know what it is. I can't even tell. It's a bunch of gibberish to me.
It is. Okay, wow. It's absolutely incredible. As frogs. Okay, yeah. KTBean gonna be pawning this off. Probably the smart play right now.
Yeah, Pixel making a beeline back to woods, probably with a potion in hand. Don't want to skip Kume this cycle.
Still has a little bit of time for that, yeah. Do you know your day 3 order? Here we go.
Looks like he does.
The layout. Oh no, the cat crab.
Did Bean just sell a big Poe? Hold on a sec.
Yes. Sold Big Poe for 40.
That means sales and stuff is on. That used to be previously called mundane.
Okay, we're gonna check fish here.
Yep, 4 different checks here. Greg.
There's a little Greg there.
Yep, still calling Mondays our habit.
Ooh, and Great
an actual
Fairy Sword
sword.
was hidden. Wow, that's a great pickup.
Yeah,
I didn't think Big Gorm was going to fit back there. So with that, KTB is going back. She's going back to day 1. That's 1 cycle down. What's Pixel doing left with their time?
Probably want to do a little bit more cleanup and then maybe consider resetting. Because you don't really have any reason to go to farm hours right now. You have no toilet paper. There's no exclusive checks you can do there, really, especially with no healing.
I mean, toilet paper is out there. Tingle North Clockdown sells it for like 30.
But yeah, chances are what Bean's doing here, she's probably... Yeah, she's gonna do the second story, which she skipped here on Granny. And then she's probably gonna reset and go up north. Because
I think
checks up north are different on all 3 days in Twin Islands.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we know Deku Palace is Wath, so yeah, it makes sense that Pixel's here.
Yeah,
Surprised we weren't here a little bit earlier.
Yeah, logically, Deku Master is locking a lot here.
Mm-hmm. Nicely done. Nice little backup on Pixel screen.
It's a little fun fact. You can actually get into the battle race area early, but the battle actually will not be there to start the race until you save the princess.
Oh wow, Sniffa.
That mask. Get away from me. I have a grudge history with that mask. That will never end.
Alright. I didn't quite see, but that item must have been useless at the end of that section.
Yeah, it looks like that. Good question. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. We might need that Mask of Sense to do Mushroom Scoop. Bunch of money, pieces of heart here.
Yep.
And yeah, not surprised by being here. She is going to push north very quickly. In the back.
So you can see Pixel.
Oh, hello.
Wow.
Surprise seahorse.
Surprise seahorse. For a second, thought it was a hook shot. That gold glimmer in the corner, and then
Yeah.
So you can see there that the Pixel got 5 hearts and then skipped another piece. So where do you sit into the camp? At what health do you stop going for health checks?
It depends on a lot of factors. Especially in Majora's Mask, you're gonna be low on health most of the time anyways, but there's a lot of ways to easily avoid damage in this game. But I think if you want a general healthy amount, I would just say to 6, which has just been the magician's tradition since like Skyward Sword.
Mm-hmm.
If you have double defense, like nah, you just start skipping.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, even at 3, yeah. Okay. Pixel getting that Poe.
Bean is pushing past the Snowhead. With FD, this is in logic.
Nice big jump.
Hello, that's a bomb bag.
Wow, bomb bag. KTBean feeling pretty good about that decision.
Yep.
And at this point, they have both the bomb mask and the bomb bag. Yeah, I don't think Pixel has any explosives yet.
There's so much open to her, and plus bomb bag makes it easy to do honey and darling.
Okay, so Pixel picks up the bow now. Zoe told us that 6 hearts makes the drops better from grass and such.
Hello, interrupting. That's a Sora mask on part of the Snowhead Grotto.
Wow.
This north push is really paying out for Bean.
Yeah, both
So
bombs
much available
and a
to
Zora
you.
mask. Yeah.
Like, now you could just go to the majority of West, even hookless.
Mm-hmm. Pixel going through the same checks as KTBean, selling off all these items. Just kind of a couple steps behind right now.
Pixel hitting their fire hours for the first time.
Ooh, there's adult wallet for KTBean. Another heart
Hey.
container.
Hey, she can now go get that Swamp Deed and the keg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Twin
Yeah, the
Islands.
North has been really good.
Yeah, Twin Islands is gonna be so stacked to here. It's the old one, a few areas up here that actually have different checks on different days. So you want to do all 3 days here whenever you can.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's needing to get sticks. She does not have GFS yet, that Pixel found.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, she does have Kikiri, so I did overlook that. This is not a sort of start.
All right, let's see what our friend Tingle has up here.
That's a
Sonata,
song.
199, and picks it up immediately. Oh, Banana is right.
Yep, indeed. Man, this seat's selling out so fast, but the biggest question remains right now, where's our Deku mask?
Yeah. I don't know. I have a feeling it's going to be somewhere here. It just seems like this place is happening.
It feels like it, yeah. I can't think of much else where the sea can take you unless it hands you Deku or the hook shot. Biggest bomb bag sale is just a ferry, no thank you.
No, thank you indeed.
More like Fairy Village, all these fairies up here. That's a room key. So correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure if skulls are shuffled, the initial rewards are junked.
Oh, Mirror Shield. And,
And a
wow, and
captain's hat.
captains. Oh my goodness. That is back to back.
Now, keep in mind,
t-
they don't lock songs specifically anymore. They might not have anything, but still really strong lines to have.
Oh,
And bingo.
that is hook shot on the board.
That is our actual full Arcana access.
Wow.
Oh man, we can actually go into Stone Tower Temple. It is available.
Wow. So about half an hour, I said, where should we go? You said north. And yeah, we should have gone north immediately.
Yep.
That's incredible. So not only was it bomb bag, it was Zora mask, it was captain's hat, it was mirror shield, it was hook shot, all in a row.
all up here in the north area.
And Sonata, yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that too.
Orange Shop is selling Goron Greg's.
Now, one thing I'm gonna find interesting potentially from the seed like this is our magic could actually be really, really buried.
Yeah, kind of surprised. 50 minutes in, no magic. All right, let's see. KTBean, gonna go with some feather help.
Yeah, because with how this is playing out right now, our first magic could actually be deep in normal Stone Tower Temple.
That would be interesting. That would be spicy. Like we were saying we wanted something spicy, and that would be for sure spicy.
Should be able to, Fox, because you can do Isis Con with FD, which is in logic.
Checking these chests here. Nada, nada, nada. And Pixel's making his way north.
That's unfortunate then. My mistake then. It says how out of touch I am being with this tournament, but who cares? PixelShake always gonna follow Bean's footsteps now, going to north. Yeah, generally, as I see it right now, you're probably gonna pull off east for a little bit. I think you just go west here. West is way too strong right now with your current gear. You have Sora, you have Goron, you have a hook. Highest Fortress is full clearable. And that's probably what Bean is doing right away. And yeah, that too, Fox. Like, Ocean Spy House is loaded. You want to go there as soon as possible. You got 30 straight checks in there.
Yep, and that's what they're doing. Straight voiding out. Get me into that house immediately.
I did miss it as well, but yeah, we did apparently have regional Gobset Fairies on as well.
And then that's an interesting strategic play because you were mentioning before that KTBean could have gone and done those Twin Islands on day 1, 2, and 3 and opted not to. Instead, is like, listen, I'm coming here. This is gonna be a lot more checks.
I think
and that's like some of the strategy that.
Yeah, I think in her current position, I actually do agree with the play here. Like, you got so much stuff that pushing your general progression through the world, it's definitely just a better idea right now than just focusing on a single area.
See if it pays off for them. It definitely paid off for them in game 2. It was like making those very strategic plays to go where items are just more plentiful. Sometimes just bypassing the checks. They just take a little bit too much time.
Yeah. Plus, it can be just more efficient to route in those later day checks on Twin Islands on news cycles.
Oh.
But as I see right now, if we had to say who's in the lead, it's definitely Bean right now. PixelShake is just mostly been tracing Beans' footsteps.
At this point, yeah, Pixel again just made a couple of like not that Pixel's playing slower, it's just the choices they made so far have just been not as optimal.
Yeah, like the only
That's the name of the game.
Like the only difference right now really is the Great Fairy Sword.
I'm not sure how much of a difference that's gonna make, but yeah. KTBean cleaning up nicely here.
Fox, Giftermass was on the Mushroom Standing Rubies in Swamp.
Yeah, which that might hurt KTBean, but that's not a hard check to get, so.
Nah, it won't for a while. I think there's a very good chance Deku Mask is going to be opener, and it's going to push her that way anyways. Deku Nuts.
Frog? Oh, those nuts? Okay.
Nah, it's just, yeah, Deku Nuts. So far, Ocean's Lighthouse not giving anything interesting. We found so much early stuff already. We're not might be able to see much here.
Yeah, it's been a lot of green rupees, a lot of garbage. But with so many checks, certainly there's got to be something. What's going to be hidden down here?
That's a pendant.
Oh. Okay.
Fortunately, junk today.
Okay, and Pixel's going to clean up here and collect all those goodies. I don't think they have Zora Mask yet.
Yeah, they do not, but they're gonna get it soon. PixelShake knows Path does no head, no problem with FT. They're just opting to do Goron Village and stuff first. But yeah, as chat says, like almost everywhere is super dense in this final match seed. There's not really any barren areas except maybe like Pinnacle Raw, which is only like 3 checks still.
So far, the Spider House has been pretty barren.
Yeah, nothing.
So
here
Pixel
interesting.
collecting all those goodies.
We're just finding nothing but Greg's.
Yeah. KTBean probably can't even believe her luck right now. Like, come on, really? Greg's? Nothing but Greg's? It's a Greg house.
Yeah.
It's a... Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man. This is where all the Gregs go to on the holiday.
Alright, does Pixel know his day 2?
Does not look like it.
Pixel knows his day 2. I'm pretty sure I've seen them do it before. Oh, man.
Yeah, day 2 invisible platforms is honestly the most awkward one.
Yes,
Yeah,
okay, after a couple failures, let me have some help.
Hold on, we gotta go dust.
That was a gold dust, yep.
We might be able to do that, but we don't know where hot spring water is.
Pixel having trouble with the jumps, even with the feathers.
This is not Pixel's day with these platforms.
Just looking at like, what do I do? But yeah, no, day 2, like you said, I feel like a lot of people have issues with day 2. It's just like a little bit of a strange pattern. There's a lot of weird jumps right at the get-go.
Yeah, it's an odd pattern. The platforms are weirdly placed. Like, some of them are actually so close to each other, you can end up missing them.
Okay, and KTBean getting the full order here. Not going to waste time.
Yeah, this is just a safety play. Most will be more aggressive and trying to just do it randomly. Especially with no pot sanity. You got guaranteed arrows in this room. And just like that, done.
All right, let's see. And nothing. Okay, so all we got in here was a bottle of gold dust.
Do you want to know what that gold does? That does give us an extra check in the curiosity shop.
I think that's what KTBean's thinking right now. She's like, oh, it's late. Let's go.
Yep. Absolutely remembering. Let's go sell this to 200 sale. And yeah, I agree with the family here. I'm a little worried about Smithy a little bit because we don't know where Hot Spring Water is to do Smithy 2. Or even Smithy 1 for that matter. She does, yeah, she does have Pigment's
Pixel
mask.
getting Cafe Mask and a title deed.
Oh yeah, Pixel's doing the bird, the gray.
KTBean being a menace until it's time to open up.
Masters 20.
Oh, there it is. Magic has been obtained on Pixel Screen. That was a great choice. And the Razor Sword. Wow, the Gwei paid out today.
Alright, Magic. Not an issue already.
Wow. Is KTBean thinking the same thing? Yes, they are. So, wow, KTBean is going to get Magic back to back.
Yeah, they're going to get so close to each other. You can use your ice arrows right away, you can use your lights. We have full Arcana access, including Stone Tower Temple.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Lens was there as well. Wow. I didn't even see Lens.
So much on the gray today.
Oh, wait, no, that's because KTBean's doing the Goron roll. That's for, okay, yeah. So these items are different from Goron to Child Link, right? Oh.
No, for Station 2 specifically, the exclusive checks while transformed are junked.
Hmm.
It's just more efficient to just do as Goron and just get all the checks in one go. She doesn't have to worry about the exclusive checks. They are junked. Good. You just do this once, you're done. Get your masters on the freestanding rubies in Southland Swamp, on the plants.
Yeah, well, that's knowledge I don't think Pixel knows, yeah, because Pixel's doing this again with Goron.
I don't fault him for the mistake. Like, there's so much that's been changed in this tournament that it's so hard to keep track of everything. Even as a previous winner of this tournament, I just have not been able to keep up with everything.
No, 100%. And sometimes just knowing that knowledge gives you that little edge, because it looks like KTBean did know that, and that saves them like 30 seconds, you know, and that time, like those little bits, they really add up. And KTBean's been just very consistent, very methodical, going for the most amount of density, so
yeah,
really
she's
good.
been very efficient this whole tourney. So, I think from here, you push east. You got Canyon Way the hero, you got Shrine, you can climb Stone Tower Temple. That's a huge amount of density you can just knock out. You also have Captain's Hat to do the Graveyard.
Yeah, I think that's what Pixel's thinking. And is Katie going that same way?
She is.
All right. Difference is Pixel has Gibdo. KTBean has not yet picked that up. Is that going to come back to bite her? Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, I just realized chat point out Pixel didn't go past the Snowhead. He does not have Sora. He does have the hookshot. No, he does have it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure he does have it. That was in Goron Village.
Yeah, he has hookshot.
Yeah, he's just not done past the Snowhead yet, so he doesn't have Sora Mask.
Yeah, with that bomb bag.
Oh yeah, Pixel has to invert here. He's doing day 2 Dampy backs. This is shuffled. Also, happy 1 hour mark.
Yes, happy 1 hour mark.
Want to give a big thanks to everyone who has put the screen stream together. Shan for actually restreaming for us. Me and Brando on commentary for all of you. We also have tracking, Skyguru, and Ali Oops for tracking. So thanks to these people that makes this restream possible and the ZeldaSpeedRuns community. Thank all to you, and especially all you viewers that keep doing that for all of us to keep us running.
Absolutely, 100%. And one more quick shout out. In addition to ZeldaSpeedRuns, rest in peace, Shan, who passed out during the heat wave today.
Yep, heatwave's hitting us hard right now, especially as a United Kingdom person. It's not fun.
Okay, let's see what we got on Pixel's screen and Garbo.
Nothing on Captain Kier today. But yeah, this is definitely just a great push by both of these players.
Yeah, unfortunate. So we're both here. There's not much. Pixel surely goes to Ikana, right?
Yeah. I do not see where he ignores it. You know Canyon's waiting
Ooh,
here.
wow, KTBean got so lucky. Oh my goodness.
Oh
Picking
my
that up
god. Gar
right when
mask
she needed
here.
it. That is incredible.
She
I
got
was
really
really
lucky
thinking, like,
for now, but the give the mask might still be important later for like the whale.
true.
But for
true.
now, yeah, that's crazy for her.
Unbelievable. Yeah, they would have to go all the way back to Swamp to go pick that up. Ooh, unfortunate on Pixel's screen. They have to make a pixel perfect jump now.
Nah, just gonna
no,
pull up
we have
Big
Big
Man.
Man.
Aye.
Speaking of Big Man.
The only Big Man I can think of is, as a Splatoon player, I mainly play Splatoon 3, so I only think of Big Man from Deep Cut. Right, we're gonna see what's on the Storms check. Oh, Bean's just not gonna check it.
Yeah. Did I miss that? Am I crazy? Did
Yeah,
KTBean just leave?
just didn't check it.
And interesting, we're fighting this room with Child Link. I mean, you
Oh
could have
wait, I
used
know why. The gravestones themselves, I believe, now give you hints to what they contain, and it was just a ruby, so I think she just thought the eye knuckle for some reason.
maybe they forgot and was somehow reminded.
Yeah, doesn't mind a mistake. Happens. But yeah. Pixel is going to be the first to push the Kana region here. Yeah, muscle memory thoughts. It consumes all of us, even the best runners of these randomizers. Just way
Yeah,
too
so-
much autopilot.
So KTBean slowing down time. Pixel is now all the way getting into Ikana. Yep, gonna fight a couple of these, learn as much as they can.
Ah, yeah, Scar hits. We're going now, these are easy. Pohut is dead, no sisters today. Really good spot to get, actually. Oh, so yeah, these Gars are really picky. Some of them are
Yeah.
easy to get, some of them are really precise. He's trying to find one of them.
Yeah, one should pop up right around there.
Yeah,
Oh.
this is it.
There we go.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe there are 14 Gyro hints in this in these settings. I can't remember exactly how many there are.
Sounds about right.
Mirror Show Chest and the Whale is dead.
KTBean, skip those hints for now.
Hold on, that's a song. That's New Wave
That is a
Bossa Nova.
song. And the big jump makes it.
Well, so we know now Great Bay Temple is accessible, but PixelShake doesn't know that yet.
KTBean actually has the deed and can trade for a Greg, and we're in. Okay. There's Mask of Truth.
That's probably our way to here for sure here in the canyon.
Ooh, didn't quite make the way back, though. Unfortunate for Pixel.
Yeah, the jump towards the check here is actually not that bad, but getting back is actually kind of tight. No, I'm pretty sure that jump is in logic with FD. It's not too difficult. I don't think that jump is under hard FD logic. I might be mistaken. Nice Mask of Truth. On the gossip.
Yeah, Pixel doesn't have Zora Mask just yet.
Thanks for reminder again with the Canyon Waff.
Big Man making easy work of that.
I think PixelShake forgot to check the gossip by the New Way Bossa Nova. He does not have the Mask of Truth that Bean just picked up.
No, I think he does.
I might have missed it then.
All right, so KTBean opting to go look for some secrets. Ooh, we have a couple of okay items up there.
That's a
Yeah,
giant's wallet.
That's what I would go for first too. Let's see. Yeah, the wallet for sure. Are you gonna go for the defense? Yep. Let's get that
Yeah.
defense too. Gonna get the wallet? No. Decides, no, maybe not.
She's just double checking.
Okay.
Yeah, she's getting it. You don't want to skip the wallet here because of bank. And also,
That's a
shuffle
nice little
prices are
pickup.
on.
Mm-hmm.
To note, because we have shuffle prices, the royal wallet is in the pool, which is 999 rubies capacity, but the logic does not account for it.
Ooh, PixelShake getting some beans. Let's see what Tingle has. That's a really nice jump up there by
I
KTBean
misread
down
the
that platform.
score. Surprisingly enough, Bean's not doing the rest
Powder
of the
keg.
shrine. She's not interested.
Hmm.
I think I don't fault this. It is possible right now we can beat Stone Tower.
Yeah, keg is more than 200 and it was 243. So yeah, that enormous wallet is gonna come in handy right here.
Indeed, it will be. Meanwhile, we got some more Garas to come in.
Ooh, there we go. So I think KTBean skipped the ones down below. And yeah, Pixel slowly swimming on over. Doesn't have the Zora mask yet again.
Nah. We did get a hint for the cow in the well. It is just a fairy.
Oh, and this is gonna hurt. So Pixel's gonna come in this room. I think they're gonna see the big wallet, but yeah, how are they gonna get it? Actually, they have Bean, don't they?
Yes they do. I believe.
There's that wallet they want.
Another Gar hint. Swamp Archery is dead.
Yep. How are you gonna get the water? You have Song of Storms. Perfect.
Yeah, you can get this. No problem.
All right, KTBean gets the bean, and the prophecy is fulfilled.
Germani is nothing. Yeah, we're just gathering so much info here. Reminder on the Miracle Chest, that's nothing. And, yeah, I'm not surprised about this play. She is going to push Stone Tower Temple.
Mm-hmm. All right, and Pixel's going in.
Pretty sure it is a possibility Deku's up here, but even if we find Deku, we're still missing a few songs. We don't know where Oath is, we have not seen a Lullaby yet, and also no fire arrows. The only thing we have at least is that we know Deku's locking one of those items because of Butler Race items.
Mm-hmm. No, I gotta say, I agree with KTBean's play here. It's like, you gotta scale this tower one way or another. It has to happen, so might as well do it now. Get it out of the way. The shrine, it does take a long time, but we'll see. We'll see if it pays out for Pixel. Here comes the first one. Here we go.
We do not know if the Mask of Senses Waft yet. None of the runners have done the Mushroom Scoop yet, which could be required because it could be Deku Princess. But also,
Zora was not Goron Village. It was the way to Snowhead.
Path to Snowhead, yeah. It was in the Path to Snowhead grotto. But right now, like, Pixel's not really hurt by too much, because there's not any major
Okay.
sword checks over here at the moment.
All right, with FD, this should be a nice and quick fight here.
Ooh, he's trying to go for the quick kill.
You try to go for the quick kill. It was a little unfortunate, but even without it, it should be still a quick fight. We'll see. A couple of sword spins here. Oh, no.
Yeah, the taking damage is not playing nice today.
Unfortunate. Still generally a quick fight, but it could have been a lot cleaner. Oh, wait. On KTBean's screen, what just happened there?
She was trying to hit the inverted switch, but it wasn't registering twice in a row, and the date just changed.
That is so unfortunate. I saw them just standing there like, what just happened?
That switch has terrible hitboxes for the layers.
Horrible day transition time. All right, let's check this.
And see the stone powered bean chest. Meanwhile, Pixel is fighting Lizro.
KTBean going for this check. It's always been a good check for them. So we're doing it again. Let's see where this bean takes us.
Nothing. Triple junk.
Nothing. No. Let's end it. Okay, beautiful.
Alright, let's go into Stone Tower. So just to note, we do have all the fairy chests on, if I'm not mistaken. Except the 2 infamous ones. Oh, never mind. It's Dungeon ER. Never mind. Ignore what I said. Oh,
okay.
This is actually gonna hurt Pixel really bad, because he doesn't have Sora.
Yeah, this is... wow. Not to mention that so far, there hasn't really been anything in here. Yeah, Pixel may have wasted his time in the shrine. We'll see.
Unless the final check is anything. Nope. Shrine, nothing.
So yeah, that was a very smart play by KTBean. I mean, it takes so long just for those 5 checks. The odds are it's not going to be anything.
Yeah, that hurts. It's only gonna make up for it if Bean also does Shrine for nothing, but I feel like in Bean's position, she's probably going to skip Shrine for quite some time.
Yeah, there's no reason to go there unless you're stuck and you're missing something. Okay, here we go. Lining it up, looks good, and... oh no, KTBean. Oh, Katie had some trouble with that a couple races ago. So they said they were going to practice that, try to get that down a little bit more. So, you know, calm down. We got this.
Yeah, this trick can be finicky, but once you get down the bishop keys one uses, it's generally not that hard. But she's like, from where I see her doing this, she's just wailing on it.
Oh, they had it. Oh, they were on it. Unfortunate.
The water pushed them off.
But
yeah, I have not seen this setup for Wario Skip. Like, this is like the first time I've ever seen anyone does this particular setup.
Okay, here we go. Third tries the charm.
That'll work. Bingo.
There it is. All right, and we are officially in. I mean, how many times can you fail that before it's faster just to do it the regular way?
I say about 5 times.
5 times?
I feel like during most of the time, you just want to just do Wario Skip, because going the method in order to take the eternal normal route is just so much slower.
Yeah. Yeah, the back and forth, yeah. Ooh, okay. Nice backflip, Pixel.
We should have a loaded Great Bay Temple here, at least, on checks. Thankfully, we do know Ice Arrow's chest is hinted dead, so we're not going to fight Warp twice in one day today, thankfully. that is also a possibility. We don't know if Pixel's gonna die of normal Stone Tower. But yeah, no, because they're gonna do it both first, and are gonna get the bad news.
Will they?
Oh, never mind. No, he's changing his mind. Yeah, he's doing normal side.
No, and this has been something that Pixel's been doing a lot. They have been consistently going uninverted. And yeah.
I mean, this is not a bad idea at all. You have Mirror Shield, you have Light Arrows, you also have Goron, so there's almost like no checks you can't do in here except maybe one sword check.
Yeah, absolutely. They are primed and ready to go. So they don't know that it's completely randomized yet. To them, everything's the same. Take care of those horrible dragonflies. Thank you. Oh.
This check can be painful. That's only a bird's side, and it's nothing. Nice FD jump by B.
Yeah, there's another setup they could have done to get up there, but I guess they decided this was a little more safe.
Yeah, there's a sword trick you can use to like recoil off there after bonking on a wall. It's usually
In fact, you can
most standard races.
You can also just do like that Zora mask switch while in the water, but your positioning has to be very precise. You have to be like at a certain like height when you do it in order to grab up there.
Yeah. Ooh, I like this. Yeah, B's gonna do Great Big Temple backwards.
I like that. Yeah, so we're... Oh, you unfortunately can't really jump up there. Yeah, it's so weird. So yeah, we're about an hour and 20 in, and we're both starting some dungeons.
Yeah. I think by mystery standards, this is actually really, really early dungeons. Dungeons tend to be pretty late in mystery settings. Oh, that's the boss key.
That is a boss key. But which one?
It's vanilla.
Okay.
Now, I think to be clear, because I think it was a runner's agreement, boss keys are stolen in temples, but I don't think they can. I think they can still be shuffled amongst each other.
Gonna get a nice little hand here on KTBean's screen. Thank you for the lift. Very nicely done, honestly. It's a very nice little tactic there.
Do you fight the Deku here in case frogs are shuffled still? Or are you certain they're off?
I mean, if I'm Katie, I feel like Katie's not going to check. Anything that takes too long. Ooh, wow. Was that oath?
That's oath on Bang 2.
Wow, that was that's a big oath.
Wait, no, that was Bang 3, but calling the Fox. Bang 3?
Oh no, KTBean,
That could be unhindered. That's an insane oath pull, actually.
That is.
Because, like, even a mystery, like, it's so easy to forget about Bank. That could be critical to PixelShake if Bean just ignores Bank for a long time.
I mean, they have 500 rupees. Surely they're going to deposit this at some point.
Yeah, they definitely will deposit, but would they do another 500 extra?
Ooh, very nice and clean on KTBean's screen.
Nothing on the BIOS here. But yeah, when you have FD anywhere, like, Great Bay Temple routing is really interesting because you can just do the whole temple backwards and don't even need to bother with the green pipe switches. Yeah. She's basically wrapping up the temple here, going to Europe pretty shortly. One thing I also want to remind us that this was also a runner's agreement. Bosses are guaranteed not to be shuffled, so we will not need to shuffle bosses today. And plus, it was also due to, I believe, an incident that if Georg is in Stone Tower Temple embodied, it can crash the game because of the Igor there. I don't know why. It's that specific case.
It just hates Igor. No, I mean, I would crash too. Don't put me in the same temple as Igor. All right, KTBean's going to fight George here.
Yep, Georg here is going to go down easily.
Oh.
We do know one guaranteed way to hear it is, though, probably. Because I still think the Mask of Sins is probably a way to hear of its scoop. We've still not seen the mushroom scoop. So those coming in. Sora Mask was popped to Snowhead Grotto. PixelShake has not gone there yet. And there goes a George.
All right, so George has been slain. Getting kind of hungry. Go for some sushi.
Some salmon, maybe. First dungeon down at an hour 24 minutes. Oh! It's Dungeon Key Sandy?
What?
That was a Snow
Where
Temple
did that come
small key.
from?
That was Blue Boss Swap for a Snow Temple Blue small key.
That's
Oh,
absolutely
okay.
wild.
This could get awkward for, like, some dungeons, especially Snowhead.
Yeah, I'm absolutely shocked. Okay, so KTBean, 500 rupees. Yeah, let's go deposit those immediately.
Yeah, she's about to get off. She's fine.
And there's Oath. Oh, banana indeed.
Yeah, that is definitely a helpful key, because you can just use that. And plus, because if Key Sandy's on, I think even in any temple, you still get to keep the key even after a cycle reset. Yeah, you can ask any way bad to reveal there's a Key Sandy in play.
Yeah, so it looks like KTBean's going to start doing a couple of these mini games, some of the archery games, see what we're doing. Whereas Pixel, it looks like they're going to Coast. And, oh, I just remembered, KTBean can buy Keg, too.
Yep, she can buy a bean. It is final day, though, so it's not too valuable. Definitely want to wait on a cycle reset, I say.
KTBean, I think, missed one target. Yeah, there it is. Yep.
Yeah. Still a pretty good minigame.
Yeah. Which is your favorite of the three?
Of Honey Dying? Day 2 by far.
Yeah. So I believe a lot of these checks on Pixel's screen, Katie's already done. So she's already been here or already collected a lot of these things.
Yeah. There's still so much for runs to do, at least this cycle, like. You can check another dungeon entrance, you can do Pinnacle Rock and Pirate's Fortress as well, in the west. I think in Bean's position, you probably check what the Great Bay Temple entrance is soon.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, at this point, I mean, what's to stop them just from going, you know what, let's just go Great Bay Temple. Let's just go Sonata, you know, into the swamp. Like, why not just start grinding out the dungeons?
Yeah. Although we can't check Woodfall entrance just yet, because no Deku, but Great Bay Temple, yeah, you should definitely check, because that could be, like, I think even without Deku, Woodfall Temple is still clearable, so it's probably a very likely clearable dungeon for you to do.
Yeah, yeah, and normal STT is another great point.
Oh, yeah,
all right, now Pixel's going through. And unfortunately, all they're going to find in here, I believe, is going to be a bottle of gold dust.
Yeah, that's it. And we still don't have proper smithy asses still to take advantage of that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and guess Fox is just clearing out on the logic. Yeah, I'm gonna guess Great Big Temple entrance cannot have the Deku mask because where New Wave was.
Speaking of New Wave, is that what KTBean's doing right now?
Going to Cape. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna see the pot minigame. It's just a blue Ruby.
But wants to do it anyway? Nice, there's the setup. 3 rolls. Oh, man. Yep, perfect. Oh,
Yep.
no.
You hate to see it.
You do. It's honestly way more precise than it has any right to be. I messed with lots of other like alternate setups that were just slightly more precise, but they're nowhere near as quick.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, it was just a fairy.
He's clocked down. Yep, we knew that.
I didn't know. Oh, I didn't see. Yeah, I'm not used to update NPC checks. I didn't know the stores actually told you about the Beavers check, so. My friend Beavers, I'm sad. I like Beavers. I'm always a big fan of Beavers, even if I skip them a lot.
Yeah, I feel like we never see beavers.
Like, even in standard settings, Beavers tends to be a pretty rare check that's required.
Mm-hmm.
Like check.
Unfortunate.
Just a magic jar on the like.
Pixel trying to see what that was. Oh, it's just a Greg.
Am I crazy, or have we still not seen the moves tier turn in? Or is it
No,
just keep
we
items?
have not done that yet.
No, I think Pixel might have done the turn in, and I just don't remember it. Because I'm not used to, like, items being kept through cycles. Oh, that is true as well, yeah. Not South Lockdown is foolish. I didn't see that hint very early on. Yeah. I think, yeah. Bean's probably definitely gonna check the Great Bay Temple entrance. You have no reason to do Sword Hall because it's foolish. This is definitely just a temple peak.
Where do you think it goes?
I'm thinking Woodfall, honestly. I don't see Snowhead being here. This
You know,
feels
I
like
was feeling the same,
that
honestly.
Snowhead's gonna be late. Yeah, Bean's forcing Night free, but for what exactly? Oh, never mind. She's not even checking the dungeon.
Wow. What are they doing?
Maybe Toy Hand? Because we've not seen Toy Hand yet, I think.
Okay.
Oh, no, Man, Ronin, Bar. No, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we
As
did
soon
get
as
that
she
cafe
equipped
map.
those two, it made sense.
Yeah, East Cortana's WAF, full clear when you can. This makes sense.
Pixel not having any of it, not talking to any of the Skull Boys there. All right, let's see if it was worth it. And a Greg.
And that's a reset. Alright. Yeah, I think what she's doing is she probably knows that the Great Bay Temple entrance is non-logic, so is ignoring it for now. She wants to find this Deku badly, which is locking potentially 2 80 heroes, but one's probably sold already because of Mask of Sense, but we have not confirmed that yet. Because the only thing Mask of Sense can mean right now is the Mushroom Scoop.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's gonna go Pious
Nice.
here.
Yeah, unfortunately, Goron can't fit under there for whatever reason.
Nope, can't. He's too big. And Fox, no. And Pixel actually did not do left side Stone Tower Temple. He only did the right and left. Oh yeah, that too. Cows are on, so I think she's thinking about ranch. Bean's thinking about ranch here, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Is this Keg?
Yeah, on here.
There it is.
Yep. This gets you 4 checks, because ranches are dead.
Yeah, Pixel screen, we can see why double defense is kind of sucky. It's like you kind of want to be at that like sweet spot, 5 to 6 health. I agree.
Clean up keen grass, nothing here. Keg W.
Yeah, and Pixel still without Zora mask available, but just never went there.
Thankfully, it's not hard so much right now. Sora hasn't unlocked anything noteworthy yet, aside from being a Great Bay Temple up. Like anything can happen, but we can confidently say right now, Bean definitely has the lead.
Yeah, and again, I think it's because she has that Zora mask, and got really lucky with just like a couple of good checks so far. Like it's been very smooth.
Yeah, where the Gara mask was really bailed her out. Yeah, Bean's gonna push Ranch here. She hasn't actually not done Lemons yet. We're gonna see that a second time. No, she's going straight for the lemons. Unfortunately, we do know this has to be junk because of the post-block check is in South Clock Down. So she's going to do this for nothing, but it's not a big deal. Yep, simple things like that can slip up any runner regarding foolishes. It gets me all the time as well. It's just so little things like that are so easy to get.
All right, as KTBean finishes up the lemon play, Pixel's gonna be over here kind of struggling. I mean, what does Pixel do next? I mean, I guess they check New Wave because I don't think Pixel knows that they're randomized yet.
I think he's gonna have to go back to Snow soon. I know for certain he definitely knows snowballs are on. He's just Patch of Snow has just slipped his mind.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, just to clarify, you cannot actually check the Great Bay Temple entrance unless you have Sora Mask. You actually have to play New Wave as Sora for it to work.
Mm-hmm. Pixel finally grabbing this chest over here.
I
And a
was
lot of
trying to go for this
suspense.
earlier.
I know.
Nice bow.
Okay, speaking of bow, here's KTBean. Let's see what route they go. If we can get a sub 30, that's very, very fast. So yeah. KTBean likes to get these ones up here first, which I think is a good play.
It's the first time I've seen someone actually do this normally. Everyone just uses the get a pony stuck on the fence strat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an okay strat, but it's not the fastest. And that's like the first sub 30 I think that we've seen. Nicely done, Katie.
Nice French banana milk. Just on the wrong check. And that's actually a bottle, by the way. That's actually a real bottle. Pixel is going out to Germani's grave, but why? Oh, he's checking the hot spring water scoop. That's what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. That's a good call. Well, KTBean's going to play music for this cow.
Pixel is fortunately in the right area, so I'm hoping he does remember Path to Snowhead here.
Surely, he's got to. I mean, that, and no one's checked the islands.
Another bomb bag.
Okay. It's an explosive cow.
And another 20. That's just about everything here. Although they're not going to do doggy race
And
track.
Poe. Alright, so I think a Poe thaws into or cools down into a big Poe.
Yeah, it does.
Strangely appropriate.
Oops, that was my phone, pardon me. Got to move it. Sorry that was loud.
Alright, yeah, Pixel getting rid of that Poe immediately.
Being sent up Midnight Knee, which isn't logic, because we did find the rune key.
And nothing.
Unfortunate.
But a smart play. Alright, what is KTBean doing? Getting more sticks? Yeah.
Yeah, she still does not have that GFS from the Witch's Hut.
Yeah, don't need it. They have a sword.
Yeah, but GFS is still stronger.
For sure, for sure.
Sticks do more damage.
Mm-hmm.
We did finally see a fairy scoop, and it's just normal spring water. And, yep, Mask of Sense is required for the princess.
Wow. There it is. The princess has been found.
Yep, that answers the waff. It's your required sense seed, my most hated mask in the game. Of course.
All right.
I
So
don't
Sniffle
call
found
this
the
trash
princess.
on purpose.
Pixel's losing their mind right now. Like, what's happening?
Yeah, you're gonna be wondering, where is your Deku? I think Deku's very likely to be solo locked at this point.
Yeah, this is actually just a hunt for Deku Mask right now. Everything else has been pretty open. This might be the one thing that's hidden.
It can be in a lot of spots still. I'll think that this is probably a situation you actually want to have Deku as your next major progression item, and nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
That too, as well, Fox points out. Like, we have Whale access for a long time, but they've both been ignoring it for obvious reasons. Whale just sucks.
Yeah. Takes a lot of time. The payout isn't that great.
Like,
Ooh, Pixel. Oh.
doesn't get caught.
Almost got a little nudge there.
Like, the only thing the Whale has going for it is the middle chest, the left chest, and all the shuffle fairies in the fairy fountain. Alright, where are you going, Pixel? Is this Shield the Soldier? Feels like it has to be.
Peeking what this item is. Just a red rupee.
Yep, just big 20.
Is it time? Pirates? Yep.
Yep, Bean's pushing Pirates
All right.
Fortress.
All right, KTBean had a little trouble making it past this Gerudo, this pirate boat. Yeah, she's going to go right. She's going to play the safe play. It is a little tight getting in front of that boat right there to skip them.
Yeah. Mostly if you're going for the early hookshot strat to get in the right entrance early. So I think with our shuffle settings, there actually isn't any extra checks in Pirates Fortress, I'm pretty sure. No hit spots, no crates and barrels, so there's not really anything here.
Looks like Pixel started the well grind.
Yep, I'm surprised. Yep. I thought they were not going to do it yet, but we're seeing a well dip. He doesn't only
Checked
have
one
one
item
borrow.
and the long climb back up. Ooh, that's painful.
I'm surprised he's just not warping back out. It's faster here.
Honestly, yeah. But, it's kind of funny watching Goron climb, so I don't blame him.
Because he needs to get Spring Water next, which is on fairies, and then he just needs to go get a bug to access the left side chest. I actually don't remember what is required for the fairy fountain. Isn't it an actual fairy?
I'm not sure.
I actually don't remember what you need to get there. Is it bugs? Okay, I'll take Fox's Wolverine. It's bugs to access the fairy fountain.
Yeah, KTBean playing it safe there.
Yeah, there's a strategy you can use to get past that guard with side hots, but it's pretty precise, and it's easy to get caught.
Very easy. So, I mean, how many checks are actually in the well?
I believe the fairy fountain itself is 15 or 10? Correct me if I'm wrong.
10 or 15. Okay, so there is a decent amount. So, there is some reason to go there. KTBean, okay, gets a Zora egg.
Okay, yeah, fifth fountain says is 8, so we're gonna see 8 checks here. That's a song in the fairy fountain.
That is a song.
It's healing.
Song of healing. That's healing.
That's
wow.
a royal wallet.
Ooh, yeah, it is. And
Also
couples mask.
mask.
Okay. So a couple of decent items. I don't know if I'd be overly excited about it, but there could be some things there.
We can do Pamela though.
Oh.
If PixelShake is thinking about Pamela right now, I'll be happy.
So on KTBean screen, she did get Kamaro's mask.
Yeah, I just missed that Kamaro's mask in the interior.
Yep.
That's
Oh, and there is something there worth getting.
Room. Pixel is unbirding? No, he's doubling the final day. Nope, going straight to night 3. Oh, never mind, no, he's just going soaring. I mean, there's only one check left in the whale now, and it's the mill chest. Mirror chest was hinted dead. The cow was hinted dead in the whale, so Pixel Chase is leaving one check behind, which I think is a reasonable play. But yeah, I agree. Like, we're kind of actually getting a bit low on actual density here. If there's nothing in Pirates Fortress, I'm gonna get a little concerned. Where does C wants to take us?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we have seen both spider houses. Ocean Spider Skulls was shuffled, but not the greens. But not the swamp one.
Yeah, and there
All
wasn't
we
much in
found in
Ocean.
Ocean's Firehouse was a gold dust.
Okay, so KTBean going to Interior. Couple of decent checks here. Again, the big item I think they're waiting for is going to be Deku Mask and Lullaby, right?
Yeah. And also fire arrows. That we're still missing. We know a lot of like of all fire arrows has to be in the butler race items. Deku's locking one of them. So it kind of narrows down how the rest of the season's going to play out, but you still need to find Deku as your main item next, really. Oh yeah, that too. We have not seen Iconic Castle, but we can't really do Iconic Castle right now, really. You could get the Heart Piece out, I'm pretty sure, with FD, but you can't defeat the Iconic King right now without fires.
Pixel turning this into Aroma. That's all it was worth.
Bean coming back to check Midnight Meeting. This has been available since early on. Piece of heart.
Nothing but love.
Alright, where do you go next, Bean? Back to North. Pixel's going back to Swamp.
What? Why Swamp?
I'm wondering too. There's only one reason I can think of, and I don't think that's what he has in mind, but I believe there is like a 1 frame window you can actually drop the princess and not get caught and still count as like delivering her. But I
Oh,
might
are
be
they
wrong
really
about
going
it.
to try that? Huh, okay.
I don't remember if that's a thing or not. Because that's the only reason why I'm thinking why they're coming back here, is to try and do our logic butter race.
They have the hook shot here.
No.
Yeah.
Oh. Are they coming back for the chest on B-Man? And there was something there we just didn't notice?
It's possible. All right, KTBean going up here to go check out what the hot spring water is.
There was a big chest here.
All right, let's
We
see
have
what it
not
is.
seen it. Stone mask.
Stone mask. Okay.
Still not seeing hot spring water. I'm getting a little worried about that. Because according to my notes here, we have not seen 3 scoops. We've not seen the Deku Princess, which is impossible. We've not seen Sora eggs, or we've not seen normal pose.
Zorags was Zorags, right?
Oh, it was. I didn't see that then. So we only have 2 places where hot spring water can be.
Okay, KTBean dropping this Poe off.
Greg. Yeah, we're just really down to side quests at this point. We're gonna see the sisters dance here. She actually can't do Kamaru, while Pixel has healing in hand.
Mm-hmm. And again, it's just so funny. Pixel doesn't have Zora mask yet, can easily get it. KTBean doesn't have Gibdo mask yet, can easily get it. But it doesn't look like Gibdo mask was that helpful for Pixel, so we'll see.
Yeah,
I think the only thing left would have been the couples mask.
It's really hard to say where this is gonna go right now. Pixel is about to check the Stone Tower Temple entrance and is gonna get the bad news. I think he skipped this before. Yeah, there's still a few healing checks we have left. Kamara in Turnerfield, Haley Macau in Great Bay Coast, and Pamela in the Con Canyon. We did get him for Germani, and he doesn't have anything. It's possible. Pamela's in play. And the only way to do Pamela logic right now is to have that Gibdo mask.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Undertaking the
KTBean
9-bit
is at
potion.
Swamp.
And Pixel gets the bad news.
Without Zora Mask, I mean, they're going to be hurting. I mean, they have Fierce Deity, they have Gorm Mask. There's some things they could do, but yeah.
Not a whole lot. Unfortunately, they will not find anything here, because Bean did full kill this place already and didn't really find anything noteworthy.
Except for a key to Snowhead.
Which was on Blue Boss Warp.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of funny, like, we not seen any actual key in temples that's not from the Oath check.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
I guess that is a possibility and why he's checking this. Yeah, Fox. Sora could be in these first few checks, but he does not know that it's actually not here.
Just playing Song of Time is getting out of here.
Yeah, he's resetting. Yeah, a good thought process. I will give it props to that, because FD Anywhere does make Sora and GBG possible. But yeah, like, we're running out of stuff. I believe Bean did also skip Pinnacle Rock, so that could be something.
Mm-hmm.
But from what I see right now, looking at my notes, Flow cannot do Smithy unless we have Fire Arrows. Hot Spring Water is definitely not available right now, in any way.
Alright, so Pixel withdrawing a ton of rupees. I think they're going to go buy Keg right now. And then probably go Ranch.
Yeah.
Get down here.
Break his kneecaps once again.
Honestly, he's so old. He's 35. He's got to get this replaced.
Bean's about to finally get the GFS.
Yup, here it is. Come on, squeeze back there, big boy. Ah, there it is. Delicious.
I guarantee FD, I'm pretty sure FD Flow can't get behind there.
Okay, so KTBean has a couple more checks they can get in the swamp. Let's see if they're going to make the call to go left here. And yeah, so they're going to pick up Gibdo here.
I'm gonna curious and be like, why did I miss this?
Mm-hmm. And like that's the point where you start getting worried. When you see something like this, and you're like, oh my gosh, I missed this how long ago?
Yeah.
Like, should I have gone to well by now? Like, yeah, a lot of questions are getting asked.
That's what's gonna happen to Pixel once he finds Sora.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, sorry. This has been an interesting scene. Welcome. We had a lot of items early on, a ton of stuff opened up, but now we're kind of a weird bottleneck for Deku Mask.
Oh yeah, as a quick recap, we started with Goron Mask. We had Epona, so we were ready to fly. Big Man was found pretty early on, and it is on. And it's anywhere. So it's just been a crazy seed so far.
He's back in Swamp. Gonna go back and go into Swamp's by house. I think this might be Bean's first dip into here, actually.
Yeah, I don't think KTBean's been here. Pixel did a little clear, but I don't think there was anything in here.
There was not. There was absolutely nothing. This does even out the time for PixelShake to try and figure out where he missed Sora. It's a
Now,
basic
that being said,
equalizer.
I mean, yeah, the only thing Pixel has really up against KTBean is going to be the song and healing.
Yeah, I think that's
And again,
basically PixelShake's ace card right now. Is hoping healing's required. And yes, Zoe, the basic situation here is that PixelShake has not gone past the Snowhead when it was available very early, and that has Sora Mask in the grotto. Bean has had Sora since like 20 minutes in. Like PixelShake's not that actually far behind at all. Like not too major aside from one dungeon. It's just that
which they have.
We're just stuck in a weird situation. I'm able to find Deku Mask because Deku is locking and what required I am in Butler race. Not the actual Butler check, the actual items in there. All rubies are on in the sea, all types.
That is a long hook shot. Yeah, Optic just to swap over to Zora and just get it done the right way.
Smack in the eye. Bean also gonna go back to Jackie Palace. I believe also this is probably for the stone for the chest she knew about, so she's gonna get Stone Mask for nothing.
You already equipped hookshot anticipation.
That too.
Oh, nice.
We still not seeing left side Stone Tower Temple at all. PixelShake skipped it.
Yep. Ooh, unfortunate.
Yeah, this one's a little bit precise. You gotta do like a tip of your jump. There we go.
There we go.
Also, while we're doing this, happy 2-hour mark.
Happy 2-hour mark. Yeah, I'll get the shot this time. So thanks again for Det being here with co-commentary as we see the race between KTBean and PixelShake in the Game 3 of the finals. Again, thanks again to our trackers, Sky Goro and Ellie Oops, and rest in peace, Shan, who's passed out after a horrible heat stroke. No, they're fine. And again, thanks again to everyone for participating in ZeldaSpeedRuns. And yeah, this has been a great race so far.
It's definitely been wild so far, and I'm really curious how we're basically going into the second half of this race to see how the rest of the sea plays out in here. For those asking, where was Mask of Sense? Mask of Sense was in Deku Palace's left side on one of the freestandings. It is actually required to see because it locks the Deku Princess. And we have a hint to require Butler race items. We just don't know where Deku Mask is. Wasn't that like a 159 bean purchase?
Was it?
I think it was. That's so expensive.
That is very expensive.
138. Okay, that's pretty mean.
I mean, he knows KTBean's not going to pass it up, you know.
I think if this is actually Bean's first save in the DP, she's actually gonna get Mask of Sense here. Because I believe she doesn't have any idea that's actually required. Yep, she picks it up. And is leaving. Unfortunately, unless I'm mistaken, like, Psalm Archery is dead. We did get a hint for that. Unless the second prize is still shuffled.
No, I don't think it should be.
No. Yeah, PixelShake is wasting his time here, because I'm pretty sure he did get the hint for that.
When KTBean going to Shrine.
Oh.
Skipped it earlier and is going like, maybe there was something there. So they're going to go clear that out, which Pixel's already done that.
Yep, this is going to be another great equalizer of this race. Bean's going to end up wasting 10 minutes in here not finding anything. This gives Pixel even more trying to figure out where the Sora Mask is.
There's so many checks. I mean, where is Pixel going to go next? I think they're thinking the same thing. Like, where do I go? Okay, let's go up here.
I have been in this situation before. I've gone past the snow ahead, and it hurts. Especially, like, with how the sea was set up, Path to Snow was basically, like, spare 5 or 4 access.
So I am shocked that KTBean is opting to do the shrine right now instead of go to Great Bay.
It's because where New Way Boss Number was specifically, because I'm pretty sure even in these settings, that still logically requires Deku Mask to get in the Iconic Candy Heart piece, which is why she's not pushing it. She's respecting logic. She knows Deku can't be behind New Wave. So, yeah, you have no reason to do the temple in Great Bay until you have Deku Mask, because it basically just kills 2 birds in 1 stone. Possible, could be Underworld Stone Tower, but we also still not seen Pinnacle Rock. It's just 2 checks there. It's not been checked still.
Okay, so I believe KTBean's already done day 1 ranch, but here's Pixel's time.
Pixel gonna be like in the first dip into ranch. I don't know if we've seen Doggy Racetrack yet. We did find that Mask of Truth, but Bean, despite having it, skipped the dog race. Because we're getting so low at this point, I'm starting to think Pixel's gonna have an advantage because Gift locks healing in the well. Healing could be our answer here.
All right, so KTBean got, I believe it was like a 2860 on this. So we'll see how Pixel does here. Ooh, going for, yeah, another strategy. I love it. Every single like racer I've seen in this tournament has done something unique here.
Yeah, I've not seen anyone do this normally in like several years.
Oh yeah, gonna be a little bit of
No
a slow
fault to
time.
them, it is their choice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not drunk enough for this race, says Bedia. Says the one that's been playing too much Shadow Hedgehog game.
All right, KTBean. Okay, yeah, they're not going for the same strat that Pixel went for. They're just gonna open it up like that, and there they go. Nicely done.
Yeah, just going for the slash. Because to note, like, GFS, FD Sword is the same damage as GFS, I'm pretty sure, so, like, you actually can't one-shot Watt even with a jump slash. You have to damage him at least once.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right now, runners are just basically repeating checks the other one has done already. It's more of a downtime here.
All right, and KTBean realizes, Secret Time wasn't the best idea.
Where do you go next? I think Pinnacle Rock. Or nuts. She's going back to Clocktown. Yeah, that was a pretty fast drawing. Yeah, it was fast.
Really no mistakes. Was well equipped for the whole thing.
Alright, where are you going? She's getting money. I think this is a whale play. Yeah, she's drawing out everything. I think this is well.
Yep. Yeah, they have Gibdo Mask. She's thinking, okay, let's just set that up.
You go to, yep, Colonel Canyon. Yep, this as well. At least the bonus, she does have 2 bottles. She doesn't have to tea toward too much to get through it. There's also still one check in the well we have not seen, and that is the middle right side path chest. That was skipped. Because in our current position, that chest sucks. We don't have fires to do
Okay.
quickly.
Pixel's going back for Golden Dog. As a reminder, in game 2, they lost 3 times in a row, and Blue Dog even beat Golden Dog. So let's see if Blue Dog can perform another upset today. Pixel has to conquer his fears.
He does.
90 on gold. Here we go.
Will history repeat itself?
All right, Blue with his excellent initial lead as expected. Oh, gold is moving up very quickly. Wow, that's incredible.
Still moving up. No, Gold's got this in the bag.
That's incredible. Yeah, it's wild to see gold overtake that early. At this point, nothing's gonna stop gold. Yeah, that was wow. Oh, and
Blue Dog didn't come
Blue didn't
well.
come last. He didn't come last, everyone.
Yes.
That was good job. Good job.
Another Greg.
All right. Well, it was only a Greg, but at least Pixel's happy that we can get through that quickly. And KTBean finding that Deku Princess is under Sniffa and is going, what? Okay.
Surprise! Mushroom Princess. Unlike a particular other Mushroom Princess from the Mushroom Kingdom.
Uh-huh. Yeah, what's with Nintendo and Mushroom Princesses?
Too many of them.
All right, KTBean's back to Akana.
And yeah, this is going to be dipping well here. Unfortunately, now she
Speaking
has
of
Princess,
Akana-
she's lost a bottle.
Mm-hmm. And so deep inside the well, you can find the couples mask, which Pixel has. We're going to see if that was worth it. Does the mayor have anything good for us?
Ooh, yeah, we have not seen this yet. Mayor?
No. We have not attacked any children for bombers.
Oh yeah, we have not done hide and seek yet. That's been ignored this whole time.
Yeah, and I feel like typically you want to do that while you're doing a lot of the checks throughout Clocktown. Just do it all at once. But yeah, no one went for it.
Yeah.
KTBean wanted some more Kulu Limpa magic before she left.
Yeah, this is going to be just as slow of a well for Bean as it was for Pixel, because now she can't take advantage of the 2 bottles. She even has... Well, no, never mind. She has 4 now. I keep thinking she had 2. I'm not paying attention to the bottles she's picked up. Yeah, it was. The first bar was by far the first logical one, was the one on Postman's Freedom. So yeah, it was a little awkward to try and round bombers early on when you had so much available to you. Oh, hold it! Pixel's finally going past the Snowhead.
Wow, he's gonna have a realization moment. Like, what? This was here? Oh, didn't get that one. Yeah, let's go back, pick that up.
That's the
couple
second
of bombs.
bomb bag.
Mm-hmm. He's like, wow, I could have had that a lot earlier.
Yep.
Oof.
This is like a 9-minute difference between our runners getting Sword Mask. It's actually kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm. And...
No, it's not to say it's over yet, but I feel like Pixel's gonna have so many checks available with Sword, like I think he's gonna get bait into places like Pirate's Fortress for nothing.
I believe that's where it is.
I'm curious on this reaction. No reaction.
Yeah. Ooh, soaring away. Is it not better to grab that owl statue?
It is bad to grab it. I think he's just probably in a panic right now getting that sword so late. No,
Okay,
he's remembering.
okay, good call. Good call. He just remembered. All right. And at the same time, KTBean is here picking up Royal Wall. There's that song. There's healing.
And the couple mask.
And it really depends. Like at this point, I think Pixel and KTBean are neck and neck. It just depends on what PixelShake decides to do next.
Yeah. I could see a potential desperation play from Pixel here. Because without any doubt, he's gonna feel behind because of the Sora super late. Because he could have been a temple up, we could have got some things done with Sora. Not to say he's out of it yet, anything can still happen in these settings, let alone in it being rando, but I would not blame him if he feels really behind right now. And speaking of which, he's going straight to Pirate's Fortress.
Yeah. Or is he? He's kind of undecided. No, he's like, maybe I should go to the temple, which would... Huh? I don't know what he's going to do.
He's going Cape. I think this is an Our Logic Temple play. Nope, he's skipping Macau as well.
Skip Macau, yeah. Where are you going?
I think he might just be getting the general hour here, but I will be surprised if he does the temple here, because if he knows his logic, he knows Deku can't be in here. I'm just more surprised he just skipped Macau there. Because I feel like if you have like an iron so out of the way like that, you should probably prioritize his checks on the way when you're routing.
Yeah, they're going to go check what this is. Yeah, there might not be
They're going
Deku,
in.
but maybe they could find something else. Maybe they can catch up in another way.
Yeah, I meant Macau. Sorry, my pronunciation sucks. Pardon me. I meant the lead on guitarist, Sora. Pardon me. You know, Bean's gonna just clean up town archery here, which we did see PixelShake do.
It's a dud.
Yep,
So
Pixel
grabbing
is
some
going
items,
in.
and let's see, where do we go?
Where does Great Bay Temple take us? In Birdstone Tower Temple.
Huh.
So, this is kind of weird. Like, Deku definitely cannot be here, but this is gonna be even hard to route WoW Deku. Like, you might be able to find Fires of Lullaby here, but not Deku Mask.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Something's
it goes
up
for a little
there.
gainer. What do we see up here? Nothing? Okay. That's unfortunate. Weird camera angles. Oh, that was Goron. Wow, that's Lullaby.
Okay. That's huge.
That's huge. Yeah, that's huge. And they're thinking, like, what do I do now? Yeah, I mean, called it out a while ago. There's a lot of checks in here, and that was a good one.
So, what that tells us now is that fire arrows are in butler race items, and Deku's basically go mode.
Am I sitting on a pixel screen?
Is that double magic right there? Oh, my eyes deceiving me. Yep, that's double magic.
Looks like it. Yep.
He's not gonna bother. And
Yep.
yeah, Zoe New Wave Bossa Nova was on the Iconic Canyon Heart
Fortunate.
Piece Sledge, which they got with FD Jump, which is 9 logic.
We've been seeing a lot of racers have trouble with that, and that puts them back really far back. It's unfortunate.
Oh, man. I think if you knew your logic here, you will absolutely just don't even search this place, just go mode it.
Mm-hmm. Nice
Or
grab.
yeah, just at least find the boss key. Bean? Bean's doing the thing. She's
doing the
saving
thing?
our go. She's saving Pamela.
That should be good. Yeah, that was good. Ooh, oh, the jabbed. That was unfortunate.
Pixel gets the jump, deals the eye going nice and quickly. Alright, I'm really curious about
There
this.
it is. Oh,
Would it be a tradition? Will we have a Pamela seed in grand
will the
finals
legends be true?
twice in a row? 220 in a row, will it happen?
Watching with bated breath. Okay, so getting some sort of deed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cheers a big old Greg. No, not twice in tournaments in a row, unfortunately. Maybe in Season 3. Maybe.
Ooh. Ton of checks here. Okay, there's a small key. Pixel's just realizing that those keys can be like anywhere.
That was a Snow Temple small key. At Pixel. Bean? She's doing Pohut. She knows this is dead.
Oh no.
She
That's
knows
unfortunate.
this is dead. She got the hint.
Gonna be wasting some more time here.
Question, where was Golden Lullaby? It was in the Birdstone Tower Temple, which is in Great Bay Temple entrance, which is located behind Deku Mask. We have almost nothing left. This Deku Mask has to show up. It's basically go mode.
Yeah, so Pixel looks like they're gonna go do all these checks. Now, KTBean has already done all these, and there wasn't really anything here. The only thing that KTBean neglected to grab, of course, was Pinnacle.
I think with what we got left, I think Pinnacle Rock's the answer. Because if it's not Pinnacle Rock, we literally have like 2 healing checks left, which is Mikau and Kamaru in Summerfield.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think we've gotten anything good from cows so far.
We haven't. Not a single good thing from cows.
Yep, and yeah, Shiro is available, and it could be bombers. Like, there's a couple of odd ends that are available and have been available.
Yeah, this is just coming out the single-digit checks left at this point. Like, as soon as Pixel probably finishes up Pirate Soldiers, they're basically be straight up even. Despite a 9-minute difference of getting Solar Mask.
KTBean having already completed 1 dungeon's pretty much the only lead that she has right now.
Yeah, that's really it. Five movies.
Okay, so Shiro was not the hero today.
Fortunately not.
Speaking of bombers, I believe we saw a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bomber check on game 2.
I must have missed that then. I did watch a little bit of game 2. I think what's nice about our current situation is that Fire is halfway behind Deku, so as a result, basically all of Akana Castle's dead by default.
Yeah, so Pixel's gonna go and check all the way through here. So the question is, what does KTBean do?
This is probably normal
Stone Tower.
Temple.
Okay.
We do know Pixel did right side, but Pixel did not opt to do the left side of Stone Tower Temple.
Mm-hmm.
I think with what we got left, worst case scenario right now is right side chest. Because you have to go buy 5 expensive beans to do that.
Those beans are very expensive.
Yeah, you basically are paying like 600 rubies. Just to get enough.
So unlike KTBean, that went actually into the fortress first and then kind of backtracked to this, Pixel's going kind of the more vanilla route through here. Do you have a preference, like which way you go?
It completely depends on a lot of things for me. It usually depends on my equipment or what balls I have, if I'm doing normal Zora eggs. But I think in a situation in Mystery, I think it just doesn't really matter most of the time. Unless you had crates and barrels on, then I think you just go sewers first.
Yeah. All right, so KTBean, going through the temple. It's funny that same room is where Goron Lullaby is hiding.
Yep. Just can't see it. That's another thing. Being do checks in here that Pixel couldn't. Because he didn't have Sora. I don't remember. Did Pixel fight Garmaster?
Hmm.
I don't think he did.
I don't think so either. Because I'm thinking of Garmaster. Like, I know they both fought them in the secret shrine, but yeah, I don't know if he fought him actually there.
That's a fairy. There's a blue ruby there. So nothing in the middle room, unless she's gonna try to go for early Igor. No, she's not. No, that's another thing Zoe points out. We haven't found any Stone Tower Temple for small keys. So we actually kind of do Garmaster.
Yep, so here KTBean does the other side.
Yeah, you have to take the long route here. Can't get past the locked doors.
Nope. Oh, there's something.
We did see this already. I think it was, yeah, it was Hawketeer and I believe Karmama's Mask here.
Yep, Crown Mask is up top, of course. Pixel getting excited for nothing. Nope.
Only 2 checks left here on the left side. I think, if this is not it, I think you have to go Pinnacle Rock, yes, next. That's a brown chest, nothing here.
Some well-placed bombs there in Katie's screen. And let's see. Nothing.
Nothing here either. One more check remaining. No! Stone Tower Temple is currently a bust. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Unless you want to just do the really bad checking well, I think you have to go Pinnacle Rock.
Hmm. Where is she gonna go? Handful of checks now. Going to Great Bay Coast.
She cannot get Goron Lullaby right now. It is not available on the normal side. It is in Burn It only. Oh! She's doing Macau.
Yep, here comes Macau.
Ooh.
About time, let's see.
Checks.
Oh man, it's so annoying pushing Macau Zora.
Yeah, no, it's just best to switch to human here.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, does it on day 2, which is like the absolute furthest I think Macau can be.
Yeah. Because at least day 3, he's near the lab.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have Macau, Pinnacle Rock, we got Bombers, I believe there's a Gamaro heal.
Yep.
Here we
down
go.
to very little.
I don't know if we ever turned it in toilet paper.
I want to say Pixel did it, but I might be misremembering. Dermani unfortunately was hinted dead. Dermani cannot be required today. Another Greg.
Fortunate. Oh man, really scraping the bottom of the barrel here.
Pixel's going back to normal stone tower. Oh, this is getting intense, dude. It can't be any check at this point. Right, are you doing it, Pixel? I mean, I'm speaking. Is she going? Yep, this has gotta be it. This has got to be Pinnacle Rock.
Oh, the roll of shame. Yep, going all the way over here. Yeah, where else? Where else but Pinnacle? It's time.
It is, like, cool. I agree with Chad. This is quite close to a last location. If this had been Pinnacle Rock, you could have gone this like 2 hours ago.
Oh, yeah.
But
You know
at
it's
the end of
bad
the
when
day,
you're going
if
to
this is
Pinnacle
the
Rock 2 hours
answer,
in.
at the end of the day, I don't blame them for putting up Pinnacle Rock this long, because it's the actual worst dense area in these current settings. You only have 2 things here. Kirby Bombers 2, we're not seeing that.
All right, KTBean. Was it worth it? Nice.
Right. Harry Pixel is doing
Oh,
toy
here
man,
comes toilet paper.
so we probably have not seen this.
Which toilet paper would you like to use? Oh, just some love.
Ideally Ocean D, because that's the most annoying one to turn in, or Mountain D.
I'm a big
rare you
swamp
get to
guy
do this
myself.
early.
Ooh, there's something. No. Could it be?
No, it's not what I think it is. No, Skull.
No. Okay,
It's
yeah, it
not
was a little
Pinnacle
small.
Rock. I think from the top of my head, we're down to 2 checks. Bomber's Hide and Seek or the mill chest in the well.
So, like, yeah, I mean, as to who's ahead, yeah, KTB might just be that little bit ahead. In terms of overall checks, definitely ahead. But in terms of just like who can actually win the race, I mean, yeah, they have a dungeon done, whereas PixelShake has that Goron Lullaby, and that's really the only 2 differences here.
They did do that, Fox, the North Random Turner Field. I'm pretty sure it was nothing.
All right, here comes Katie turning in Ocean. Cool and refreshing.
Oh, that for a piece of heart.
Yeah, there was also gold dust.
The problem is, if Hot Spring Rock is on the pose in, because no matter what, Deku Mask locks the last 2 scoops, and we know Deku Mask locks the fire arrows in the Butler Race items, or item that leads to it. So, by default, all our Hot Spring Water checks, including Smithy, are actually have to be dead. Because you can't do Deku Princess without Deku
Oh,
Mask.
there it is. There it is.
Never
Deku Mask has
mind,
gotten.
there it is.
PixelShake has gotten it. Wow, there it is, and he is immediately off. KTBean's doing bombers right now. Yeah, it's available.
right close
You can grab
by.
it right now.
If she remembers, she actually has a lead. No, she's going. She's gonna get it.
He's going. Yep.
She's going.
She's like, wait a minute. I'm at North Clocktown. What's by North Clocktown? That's right. Strange,
All right,
strange
so-
half-naked man dancing.
Alright. So, it's not over yet, because we don't know what exactly is the item in Butler Race items. It could be Lair the Cafe for all we know, and this just turns into a disaster. It could be
Yeah, it's a Song of
Pick-a-Lock even.
Healing. Yeah, and that's crazy. Pixel had Song of Healing so long ago, did well 20 minutes before KTBean did, but then just didn't use it, and that hurts.
Yeah. Bean still needs to pick up Goron Lullaby, but we know that's right at the start of Birdstone Tower, so... Worst case, Bean will lose a little bit of time for clearing possibly 2 dungeons, but they're both really fast dungeons to clear, being Snowhead Temple and Woodfall. Where are you going, Pixel? Pixel, why are you going up here normally? You have the owl. I think he just forgot.
Alright, yeah.
That too as well. Yeah, Sean brings up a point.
Unfortunate, Pixel.
Wait, we don't know where the rest of our boss keys are.
No idea.
We only seen the Great Bay Temple, which was basically French vanilla.
So both of them got Deku at roughly the exact same time, which is absolutely insane. Again, from being nowhere close to anywhere to being neck and neck in the exact same way, but now they're going different locations. Pixel is going to Butler Race, whereas KTBean's going to the temple.
Yeah, Pixel's gonna do Owl Logic Butler Race here right now, which is fine. So
What would you do in this situation?
I think I would just actually ignore these two entirely. I actually would rather do Butler Race first. I confirm what the item is there first and track down the fire arrows, and then just try and semi-gomo the rest of the dungeons, looking for Lullaby. But yeah, it's not over yet. We don't know if fire arrows are straight up here or it's a quest item. Like, this is actually potentially down to the wire, depending on these next few decisions by these runners.
Checking if that's anything. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Get some more bow.
I think if Bean wants to be in a good spot here, you hope this temple is not Snowhead.
Didn't see any items there.
Nothing here either.
Was that something?
Oh, that was the
Nope.
Crimson Ruby! So, the Crimson Ruby is a one-of-a-kind in this game, and it's the only ruby that gives you 30 rubies. It looks like a red ruby, but it's a bit brighter. Pixel just picked that up.
Yeah, and also picked up a chateau.
Oh, this is so good for Bean. She did not get burned by Snowhead. Which follows Vanilla. She's in a really good spot. Well, wherever this item is in Butler Race is at the very end. So yeah, we have two vanilla dungeons to see, so only Great Bay Temple and Stone Tower swapped their places. Sorry. Sorry, I heard that. Some cats outside.
All good. There was Picto.
Oh,
Picto.
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 That's fine.
What are we gonna do with Picto?
We know Seals are dead, so that only gives you 3 checks. It gives you photo contest, and I'm pretty sure the 2 Lulu pictures. No, those are junk. No, it has to be photo contest.
Yeah. All right. Almost left early, but did get that reward, and now he's out of here. Yep, straight to swamp. Let's go take some photos.
Oh yeah, Chad brings up a good point too. It has to be photo contest here, so Bean's gonna have to reset after she gets that picnic box. Because you cannot do the contest if Woodfall is beaten.
Okay, Pixel getting his blackmail photo.
Seahorses is nothing, unfortunately. Seahorses were hinted early.
Mm-hmm.
Pixel, you can't do that as a Goron. You gotta be human. Alright. Should be them right here. Yep.
Wow.
That is Gomo for Pixel.
That is huge. That's absolutely huge.
Alright, so Pixel's in go mode, but he's still a dungeon behind, and being so close to cracking the seed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because right now, the only time loss Bean's gonna suffer is she's gonna have to cycle reset to do that pick the box, and she's gonna full clear Woodfall for nothing. I still think Bean has a pretty good lead right now. I want to say about 3 to 5 minutes because of Great Bay Temple.
Yeah, I mean, assuming KTBean does pretty much everything correct, which, I mean, it should be right in front of her, one step at a time. Yeah, I think she still has the lead. There's another small key.
Yes, they are. So all we know right now is that big keys are in dungeons, and Pixel did not find the boss key in Stone Tower. We believe it is probably in the back of Stone Tower Temple, or it's in a different one. So our runs still actually have to clear these dungeons looking for boss keys. Like, when you think about it,
Which, I mean,
it's actually not like super go mode yet, because we could get trolled by keys really hard.
Yeah, so Pixel getting that watermill jump very nicely done. No, and that's fantastic. I mean, we wanted something spicy, you know, and this is something that's going to keep it spicy throughout the entire rest of the run.
Like even in potential like semi go mode here, we could be having slip ups due to keys. Like, we don't know the full status on big keys in general. Yo! Welcome! A raid from DK64 Randomizer.com Speedruns!
Ooh,
Welcome,
banana.
all you donkeys, you monkeys! Welcome! We are restreaming the Majora's Mask Randomizer Season 2 Tournament Grand Finals Game 3 between PixelShake and Bean. And we're just in the closing stages here, but it's not over yet, because we have key sanity to an extent in dungeons.
Yeah, right now they're on the temple grind. They're just going through, getting through all the temples and getting straight to the mask. I mean, it is pretty much all but go mode at this point.
Cannot believe I find it funny as well that this was both a well required seed, a healing required seed, and a Mask of Sense required seed.
Yeah, honestly, Sniffa coming in clutch in this one. Okay, KTBean having some trouble here finding this last bow. Come on, this thing's attack range is like that of all of Canada. Come on, you can't miss.
Oh, no key here either. Where is this boss key for Woodfall? It might be in the last room. Because keep in mind, we do have full freestanding rupees everywhere in the game, so Woodfall has a couple in the last room. And yeah, I agree, Fox. I will be... Yeah, she's going to be railroaded into Great Bay Temple first. She cannot be baited by Snowhead here, so she's basically in the home running here to potentially clear out this tournament, but there's still potential for trolls with keys. And Pixel still needs to finish up Great Bay.
Oh, trying to get this gainer. Oh, having a little bit of trouble here. There it is. I mean, KTBean and Pixel both making quick work of both of these dungeons, just flying through at this point.
Oh, the Woodfall key was early? I did not see that. Alright, never mind then. She's finding the boss key. If it was actually just at the entrance.
Okay. And there's Big Man.
Yeah,
I think Big Man could have made that jump.
Pulling out the FT to do Great Bay Temple backwards. I did not miss... I think that... I didn't exactly see where the small key was for Stone Tower Temple. Was that the, bow chest?
Didn't see. I was looking at Pixel. Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, he opted not to freeze it, to go for speed and style. Unfortunate, it didn't work out for him.
Unfortunately not.
Which is going to cost him some time because there is an item in this room that he desperately wants. He doesn't know it yet.
Yeah. We know the boss key is in this room. He's about to get it. Oh no!
Oh no! Just didn't have the angle. Unfortunate. Ah, I'm so unfortunate.
happens.
Yeah, and you can't quite swim up there. Yep. You got to climb up and then get on top of it.
Yeah. At this point, you can image probably outrun us sweating. You're closing on the 3-hour mark. You know you're probably in go mode, and the other one's not done yet.
This angle looks a lot better.
It's also the fact both our runs are probably feeling bad about
There we
specific
go.
items. Like, Pixel probably feels really bad about the sword mask. Bean probably feels really bad about the gift the mask.
And Bean getting another small key.
Which one was that? I didn't see.
I didn't see either. Like, why is it always at the boss?
It was a word for a small key according to chat. Okay, that's nothing. That's
okay,
useless.
Okay.
That does nothing. Alright, Bean on our way now. Yeah, with her knowledge, she's not even going to scoop the princess. She knows. She's probably in go mode.
Leaves
Like,
the princess behind.
She doesn't know that exactly yet. But we know she's in go mode already.
All right. Does she go Butler? That's the question.
She has to.
And
She
it's
knows.
looking like.
Right. What are you doing, Pixel? Oh yeah, he's still cleaning out Great Bay.
A little bit of cleanup.
Oh, okay, I know what she's doing here. She's checking the monkey. None of our runners did the monkey, and she's scared. I don't fault this play, especially this late in the game. You're not being able to do the monkey this whole time, and you don't know if, like, the item in Butter Race is your actual clearance to go mode. It could be something really trolly, like, I don't know, like Land of the Cafe, or other nonsense like combos with an item.
Yeah, KTBean probably thinks that this could be Goron Lullaby. He's been looking for it. And yep, just gonna be able to get up there.
Yeah. Because if Bean does all this correctly, she's gonna pick up that picnic box, reset the cycle, get her fire arrows from the photo contest, and gonna be railroaded into Inverted Stone Tower and get Lullaby immediately, putting her in key go mode. Just needing to find keys.
Absolutely. Like, even though, even though it looks like she's missing a lot of items, yeah, like you said, if she just goes the right way, she's going to catch up in no time.
Like, in order to catch up, she's currently basically still a full dungeon up, because Pixel still needs to go do Woodfall Temple.
Yeah, but at the same time, Pixel has done some of Stone Tower that KTBean didn't do.
Pixel gonna make quick work of George here.
Big mode time.
Aye. That's also true, like, Pixel has no small stone tower keys, and the first one we saw was in Woodfall. It's very likely the big key stone tower might be just behind a small key.
KTBean, it's so dangerous there, unfortunately. You just took a little dip with Goron.
Yeah, she's playing out Deku. She's playing a little safer here.
Absolutely. It's a little slower, but yeah, a lot more safe. Especially the amount of times that you really need to, like, switch masks in here.
Yeah. She should see this item's on the right or nothing. Yeah, gonna go left, pick up a bow. Her last one.
Pixel's playing Sonata now.
Yep, he's gonna enter Woodfall. We'll pick up the big key in here right away. Plus, if he full clears, he's gonna get the Stone Tower Temple small key, which should secure him full clearing Stone Tower to look for the boss key there as well. Shouts to Crimson Ruby again on Bean's side. Oh, that was Shao Ramoni. I didn't see that.
Yep, that was Chateau.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
then, Crimson Ruby, where is that in vanilla?
Fun Dampe, actually, on the day 2 bats. He normally gives you
Interesting.
30 rubies. So the story behind the Crimson Ruby, because he actually doesn't have a custom model, a custom model was made for it to have that check shuffled. Shouts to Zoe for that, by the way.
Yeah, Shake technically is in Go mode, but since there are randomized keys, it's like a light Go mode. Speaking of a key,
This one I did not see.
yeah, I didn't see this one on KTBean's screen.
That's
Did she skip
Woodfall.
it? Okay,
No,
yeah, must have gotten it. Oh no, bringing in the dragonfly.
She gets Picnobox, and she's gonna realize it has to be Picnobox. She should do.
Yep.
Soaring. Oh no, does she not know?
Ah, interesting.
Oh, I think
Goes where?
I don't think she knows. You cannot do foe contests if Woodfall's cleared.
Oh, depositing rupees and then resetting.
Alright, Pixel's caught off in dungeons.
Ooh, and there's that.
She already picked that up. It's
That's
just a
right.
repeat.
Yeah, you already picked that up.
Yep, she's resetting.
I'm like, oh, I got excited. Wait a minute, we already have that.
Now, the thing is, I think Pixel Go moded Woodfall, so he does not have a Stone Tower Temple small key. Yeah, he's going Snowhead. Like,
Yeah, so we're gonna come down to that small key.
it's literally gonna come down to that key. If the big key for Stone Tower Temple is in the back, and your accessible key for it is in Woodfall, this could be Bean's game. It's still hard to say. I think because of that, this is probably why Pixel's doing Snowhead first. Just to try and find a Stone Tower key. Because I'm pretty sure logically it has to give you at least both the keys in Stone Tower to go to the back.
Oh, nicely done on Pixel screen. Almost lost it there. Okay,
Yep,
okay, that's fine. This is vanilla. And the music here is an excellent choice. And honestly, it's got to feel like Christmas for Pixel. They're flying right now. KTBean finally getting that fire arrows.
Alright. She's in key mode.
Taking a picture of the swamp too.
She doesn't know what a lullaby is, so this makes sense.
Checking it, because why not?
Yeah. This Pixel's pulling ahead here. This is absolutely down to that Stone Tower key. Milk.
Here we don't go.
And here they are. We're in key mode.
Some chateau for Bean. Okay.
All right. She goes to Great Bay here, which is Stone Tower Temple. Gets her lullaby and puts herself in go mode.
Oh, there's the key.
That's the big key for Snowhead. Now, I believe because Pixel didn't have Deku Mask, he did not check left side inverted, so we don't know if the Wizard chest is the answer either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is down to the wire. It's just completely down the keys.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, at this point, I would have said that KTBean was just kind of a slight favorite for most of the race. But right now, Pixel, like, opting not to do a couple of checks, not full clearing Swamp, I mean, could have caught up, you know, to, like you said, neck and neck.
Yeah, like, right now, Pixel's actually just flat out skipping checks. He's just banking so hard right now he can find a Stone Tower key in time, or he doesn't need it.
Is that key?
What are you doing? Oh, he's doing this chest at least.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's a key is a chest for Sculptor token.
Okay. And KTBean gets Lullaby.
That is Iron Gomo for Bean.
Okay, so we are now both officially Go mode, and yeah, it is neck and neck.
We also did not have fires for Stone Tower, so there's a few checks here as well. Pixel is double timing. There's a Stone Tower key as well here as well.
Wow, that's huge for Katie. That's enormous. Because again, as a reminder, Pixel did not have Deku Mask when they were here, and I don't think they got that check.
They did not have fires either.
Mm-hmm.
This could be a deal breaker here, because... Well, the problem is... No, this is going to even it up, because now they're going to both... Because if the B key for Stone Tower is in the back of normal side, they can both do it. But Pixel's going to be a dungeon up now. Because he's about to finish Snowhead.
So, speaking of time savers, Pixel voided out here, and KTBean gets it first try. You know, it comes down to that at this point. Like, what things you're gonna mess up, what things you're gonna get. Like KTBean messed up that watermill ride, but Pixel messed that up, but he doesn't mess that up, thankfully.
Yeah, Bean's going straight for the back here. Don't blame her.
There's a ton of checks here. Makes sense.
She gets the peek, doesn't see it. I think she's gonna do Gomez last here, I think.
Mm-hmm. All right. Pixel's going to be fighting Goat here. I assume we're going to get some nice arrow strats. We'll see if it's clean. Both races have struggled with this a little bit, so we'll see how this turns out.
Bean is gonna do Gomez first.
Lining it up here. Going well out. That looks good. Oh yeah. Very nicely done.
She peeks it, sees there's nothing, she is out. Now, does she leave now or go to normal side?
That's a good question. That was an excellent fight in Pixel's screen. Essentially textbook.
She's not leaving. She's gonna try to do the side jump here.
Yep. Everyone has a different strategy. I think targets, does targeting.
She gets it first
That's
try.
very good for
That's
her.
amazing.
Yeah. Everyone has a slightly different setup. She uses that one. It works really well for her.
For me, that trick has always been inconsistent, no matter what I tried. It just not being able to click with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's I swear, I've seen 5 different setups through this competition alone. All right, KTBean having a little bit of trouble here. Trying to up C, trying to get a check. There we are.
Oh,
and
shit.
it's something.
She's skipping it. You don't need any more
Okay.
chests at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Pixel's also going to borrow Stone Tower. I think honestly this is Pixel's game to lose, because like even if the big key is in the normal style on the back, Pixel is now a Snowhead Temple up.
All right, yeah, you see Pixel doing an entirely different strat. Looking up here, not going to target. Yeah, and that's the difference. So the way the the KTBean does it, she retargets in the middle of the jump, which honestly changes the way you're facing and makes that grab, I think, a little bit easier than this method. This method, I think, is a little bit too finicky.
Yeah, I've tried both members and I've never been able to be consistent at either.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh,
This is
unfortunate.
not working for Pixel. He's bleeding time here. Alright,
This
is
the
it
secret
here?
little assistance that he needs.
The boss
she needs-
key
oh,
is
okay.
not here.
Interesting.
We need that Stone Tower small key. The other thing, Pixel's gotta find that small key. He doesn't know it's here.
So I imagine he's going to grab this chest here then.
Right, where are you going, Bean? Yeah, she's going back to Stone Tower. She knows. Pixel's just badly looking for this key he needs. Nope, skull.
He saw gold for a moment and then
I'm kind of hoping that, because he's doing the left side here first, he does not forget the fire chest on the right side. I'm a little worried he might forget about, because that is a chest that's easy to overlook. Yeah, she's going as fast as she can.
Mm-hmm.
She knows it's at the back here. Question is, how early? I think in Bean's position, you actually hope this is early, because Pixel's in bird right now, and he's way too early for 5 hours. You actually, unless he birds now, he has to wait several minutes. But yeah, I think this just generally confirms that all big boss keys are in their own dungeons. It's confirmed at this point. There it is!
Speaking of boss keys, asking you shall receive. And wow, just like that, thinking that Pixel was a little bit ahead, well, here comes KTBean just clawing a little bit back again.
She's clawing closer. Now, it's not over yet. Again, because Pixel has done Snowhead.
Yeah, and happy 3 hours. Do you want to get the shot this time?
Yep, happy 3 hours. It's thanks to ZeldaSpeedRuns for making this restream possible. I am That Lawson on commentary, joined by Brando, with Skygirl on commentary, along with... sorry, it's just too much. With Alius also on secondary tracker. It's all thanks to ZeldaSpeedRuns as the community that will make these restreams possible, especially for these amazing restreams of these runners. Shout out to these runners, by the way, for putting on an amazing show. Please give them both a follow. They absolutely deserve to be some of the most talented runners in this game.
No, absolutely incredible. And again, as a recap of what's happened up to now, Pixel took game 1. KTBean took game 2. And here we are in game 3. We are 3 hours in, and it's been back and forth to the point where, honestly, I could not tell you who I think is more ahead right now.
It's down to the wire. This is what you want out of a grand finals. No crush out, no crump stomp. One very close game, right to the end.
Pixel found a key?
He found it, yeah, that was the fire reluctant one, he has it.
Mm-hmm.
He's about to get the boss key here, go back into defeat Twin mode, and he will be potentially wrapping up. I honestly am gonna say it now, this is Pixel's game to lose, because he's a dungeon up.
Yep, he did Snowhead, flew through it.
The only thing that could make this close is that Pixel has a slight time lead. But Pixel is going to have to wait at the clock tower, and that doesn't mean he's not going to get any cutscenes. So time's gonna run in real time, while Bean's gonna have to go through several loading screens, which is gonna keep freezing the time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and here, yep, he should be finding it right here.
Yeah, right here.
Okay, and as he finds the key, KTBean's about to use it. Yep, gets big man ready.
Aye. Alright, twin mode. FD will not be much of a problem. Bean can get trolled here. So fun fact.
Yeah, absolutely
You can actually one-cycle the blue twin mode before it finishes this intro here. But it's pretty tight. She's not going to go for it though. She's going to fight them
Let's
normally.
go straight for red.
Yeah, so that's another interesting fact. Red's actually generally more aggressive than the blue one, especially in the second phase. Red tends to target you directly, while blue tends to leave you alone. It's a little bit of concept that actually made this transition into Majora's Mask 3D on the 3DS.
And they're both just big jerks when they're both alive. Yeah, got it. As KTBean runs across to go and trying to fight them.
She's getting trolled really badly here. I mean, it's also killing time for her, because she needs to wait for 5 hours.
I mean, honestly, like, Fierce Edie can make this fight so fast, but more often than not, I just feel that, like, if you have light arrows, if you have Chateau, just go for the shots. If you're a good shot, that is.
Yeah.
There we go. There's blue down.
There's blue. Pixel entering twin mode now as well. He's at 9:15 p.m. on the last night.
Okay, and so KTBean finished up.
Yeah, let's go twin mode for Bean. Yeah, like, I think it's gonna be down to, like, so much trolling on Pixel's side for Bean to potentially clutches out. Plus, Bean still needs to find the Big King Snowhead. If she goes right, it could be really bad. No, Pixel's not gonna do that. Pixel's a meme for taking the princess to the moon, but I think in this setting, no, it's not worth the meme. You got a champion tile on the stakes here. You don't want to risk throwing for that. Because if he wins today, he takes it from me. Because I beat him in Grand Finals last tournament. He would take it from me today potentially.
Yeah, but you got to ask yourself: is Pixel willing? Like, does a Grand Finals victory mean anything if he doesn't have Princess?
I don't think so.
All right, so KTBean doing
Is
the.
it really worth to throw a whole tournament you've been climbing in for me? Is that the question?
All right. Oh, very nicely done on KTBean's screen. Just keeping it on. Nice.
Well done. Right, Bean, which way do you go? Do you go right or left?
Pixel's
she goes right.
Finishing up the mold.
Oh no! This is more time for Pixel.
Yep. An unfortunate miss there.
Yeah. Like, even for Snow is the fast dungeon, it's still bleeding time. Where are you going, Pixel?
He's. Oh my goodness!
No way.
It's happening.
He's
It's
doing
happening.
This
He knows
guy,
it's not worth
the
a W
guts on this
unless he
man.
has the princess.
the guts on this man.
I mean,
The
realizes he
can
has
trash
to
talk
wait anyway.
Trashing on stream. The balls. I
mean,
respect
but honestly,
it, but still.
how much time did it really waste?
Like 20 seconds. And he's running back normally because he's still got to kill time.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Princess is coming to the moon with Pixel. And Katie's just about to grab the boss key.
Yep, she's got
There it
it.
is.
She's on her way now. Yeah, like she's got a climb to go to the feet. Meanwhile, Pixel has to wait 45 seconds for the clock tower.
See if Pixel's been practicing. Pix, I'm disappointed.
Yeah, he's just messing about at this point because he's got nothing else to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, either of these glitches he's about to do are banned. As long as they're not advantages to you, they're fine. It's just fooling about.
Come on, can you get at least one Pix? There we go. And he's going to try to go all around. He missed it in game 2. Let's see if he can get it in game 3.
11
And
seconds
this was a big
clock
deal.
tower.
And it was that chew that messed him up, too. So he's past the big issue. And here comes Midnight, and he's continuing to keep going. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, surely he's not.
He's not.
No, he really is. Wow.
He's going to full loop. He's just flexing because he's so confident he's gonna finish.
He took his brand new princess, took her on a ride all the way around, and now is taking her to the moon. Incredible.
Absolute flex.
Honestly, I can't even believe what I'm seeing right here. I can show you the world.
Here we go. 3 hours and 10 minutes. Pixel is entering the moon to go fight Majora and end this tourney, potentially.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if there was no Fierce Deity anywhere, you know, or just Fierce Deity in general, I would have said Pixel might have a chance of, you know, being slowed down or losing here, but with Fierce Deity, it's all about one at this point.
No. And this is after he missed his Sora Mask for over 90 minutes. And he's
incredible.
He's made up all of that time lost from getting Sora so late.
Yeah, the only way KTBean recovers from this is if something catastrophic happens on Pixel's screen.
Yeah, like, the worst thing Pixel can suffer is just getting stun locked here. There's no way he's dying on this fight. He has basically 12 hearts to work with, if not more. Yeah, no, he has 18 hearts worth.
It's totally fine. The only way something bad could happen is if he decides to switch to Deku and Zora in a moment and gets burned and has to reset the fight. Other than that, it's in the bag.
There was so many factors that could have decided these final moments of this race. The key placements being different, if Bean went to normal Stone Tower even earlier than usual, could have decided so many things about this race.
Yeah. And I mean, at the end of the day, Pixel just made a couple of better choices right at the end, deciding not to full clear, where Katie did full clear. Getting lucky on a couple of those keys, finding that key just when he needed it.
Here we go. Final phase for Pixel.
And it is nice. It's nice to see that KTBean did make it to the moon. They are right there at the end.
Getting control
Getting controlled a
here.
little bit. Oh, come on, Deoxys, calm down.
He's trying to go for jump slash cancels. I think he's just not getting it.
And there it is.
GG. That's gonna do
Wow.
it for Pixel
Oh,
Shake
man.
Game 3, and it's gonna take the whole tournament home, while Bean just enters the Majora fight. Congrats to your new Mystery Tournament champion, Pixel Shake.
Incredible. And again, I love that they were both at the exact, the final boss, you could say, at the exact same time. It was close. It was up and down. It was, oh my goodness. That was exciting. That was very exciting. And for Pixel to take it back after a Game 2 loss. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, this had everything. There was not much more I wanted. It was spicy when it needed to be. It was quick when it needed to be. There was that period in the middle of, where's the next item? What's going to happen? And then we found it. And really, the one item that was locking us was, I mean, you got to say it was Deku Mask, right?
It was. It locked it. It was basically the answer to the whole seed. It locked your fires. It locked your lullaby. It was just so buried the seed, just sitting on Kamaro behind a well-required healing.
Incredible. So yeah,
Well
KTBean
done,
finishing up
Pixel.
strong here.
Pixel, you deserve my trophy. Take it from me.
Okay, I believe we have both runners in the waiting room now as KTBean finishes up. Welcome in. Congratulations, Pixel, on that incredible race.
Welcome. Congratulations. What a game 3 to end this entire tourney on. So what do you have to say, Pixel? We can't hear you. You seem to be muted, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
No, there we go. Sorted.
There we go.
GG's, first of all.
GG's.
I thought about the Zora Mask location as I got it, and I was like, oh, it's not path to Snowhead that's foolish, it's path to Mountain Village.
Oh!
So even though I had it on my
happened.
tracker, I didn't look at the foolish locations for ages, and then I was like running out of stuff to do. And I was like, oh, what can I do? And I looked at the tracker and I saw Path to Mountain Village, and I was like, I've never checked the snowballs in Path to Snowhead. I better go do that. So I went and did that, and then I actually checked the grotto too. So, yeah.
No, yeah, absolutely incredible. I can't say enough how close it was. If I had to give a general idea of how it was, in the beginning, you two were about neck and neck for the first 20 minutes, and then KTBean kind of pulled ahead, getting a couple of items here and there, and then at the end, about like 2.5 hours in, it was neck again. As you were looking for that one big item, and we were just talking about it, the Deku Mask. Wow,
Yes,
that was the item that was locking both of you out. I was going to KTBean. What were you thinking as you were looking for Mask?
It could be anywhere. I know it can't be in any of the dungeons because Deku locked all of the other dungeons.
Yep.
But it could be anywhere.
It could have been an uninverted, but then the key shuffle thing made it so that we couldn't really do much else in there. There was left side, which I didn't have Zora, so I wasn't able to do it when I was there. But there was, yeah, there wasn't much else you could do there.
Yeah.
Those 2 checks, really.
Yeah, because when it came towards the end of the city, it was actually right down to the wire, to the point. I say that this was literally down to key placements. If that inverted Stone Tower key was not French banana on the inverted side, this could have gone completely differently. That's how close it was. It was basically neck and neck down to the Stone Tower Temple boss key.
Yeah, so I pretty much knew that the boss key was locked behind a key door, and I was looking for a Stone Tower small key as soon as I started clearing dungeons. And then you would have seen I was opening all these small gold trim chests and getting goddamn tokens.
Yeah, every token.
then,
I think at the end, it really came down to like KTBean. I think you did a full clear of the Swamp Temple, and Pixel you didn't, and that's what kind of like started like getting you back. Like you were back and back, neck and neck at that point, and then you got lucky with that key in STT.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Woodford Temple had one of the Stone Tower Temple small keys in the bow chest, which Pixel skipped if they go mode
yeah,
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I just went straight for the rupees because I was like, density. You know, if there's
I
going to be a
don't
key in
blame
here,
you.
pretty likely it's going to be in the rupees. And sure enough, the boss key was there, and I was like, I don't see a small key. Do I just risk it? Bugger it, I will. And then, because there's
And
still,
it
I still
paid
got
off.
this and Snowhead, and yeah. But technically, the key that I got was, it was kind of out of logic. Because you'd need a small key to get to it.
Yeah. Speaking out of logic, I think you'd gone to done New Wave Bossa Nova to get into was it inverted in order to get going Lullaby early, and that's a little bit out of logic as well.
That was very out of logic. But by that point, I knew that Fire Arrows was my go mode, and it was in Butler items, so I was hunting Deku. So I was able to just kind of leave there and go, right, it's an overworld check. It's something that Zora could do, or it's something that I've had access to for a while. What do I have access to? So that's when I set up Midnight Meeting, and I had all that. And you would have seen I had the time inverted, just ready to do all of that crap. And then I was like, you know what? It's 4 a.m. I'll do Kamaro. And luckily it was there.
But yeah, there's just so many factors to this race and why I could have gone different. Because to note, the gap between you when you got that Sora mask was about 90 minutes. Bean had it in like the first 20 minutes. Pixel did not get it until at least 2 hours in, and yet despite all of that, it came down to the wire. And that's what just made this race so amazing. Especially the amount of interesting settings that were enabled.
I don't think there was anything locked behind Zora besides, Inverted Stone Tower. Was there?
No.
It locked it a lot, like, but that's really it.
Yeah, and that was so unfortunate. Even like at one point, you ended up going to Pinnacle Rock, and it's like, have we come that far? You know, is it time for Pinnacle Rock checks?
Yeah. So late, too.
Yeah.
I thought about Pinnacle when I was playing Pirate's Fortress, and then I was like, no, I'm not doing it. I've got other stuff I can do.
Something that actually made me laugh quite a lot at Pixel at you, unfortunately, but it was day 2 owl jump trying to get across without lens. I think you failed like 4 times in a row, and then it's like, you know what, that's fine, place the feathers down, and then failed like 3 more times.
Yep. So it's like -2 degrees here right now. My fingers are frozen, but I was able to kind of turn the heater on pretty early on and just warm them up a little bit. But by that point, I was like shivering. It was not nice.
That's so funny because while you were shivering, I'm pretty sure that Shan, who was in commentary with us earlier, passed out from the heat.
Oh no!
She was here for like the first 30 minutes, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm done."
Yeah.
I did like the Bomber's Notebook location, by the way.
Actually, where was it actually then?
Twin Mold Heart Container.
Oh, well, we overlooked that. Funny.
I was gonna get it, but then I was like, no, I still need to do memes, so.
So let's talk about that.
Still meme getting the princess with the stakes of a grand final tournament line to do a full bomb slide across tournament field and still win. Mad
and like you got
respect.
stuck at the end. Like we're like, no way he's gonna keep it going. And for 10 seconds, you just kept slowly moving to the right, going all the way around with this man.
Because I knew it was gonna move. I was like, I can hold this ESS. I'm fine here. It's gonna lap around the whole thing. If I can at least get one lap in. I had my own checklist, you know. I had to have princess. I was so glad I found the Crimson Rupee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I pointed that out.
Both of you did.
Both of you, it was in the butter race, and I pointed out about it.
It was hanging out there at the back. I was like, that's the wrong red thing, but I want it because it's special.
I got a question in chat from Sky. Katie, do you feel bad about the Picta location?
Yeah, that was a bad location because you had to cycle reset for it in order to turn it in.
Yeah, we saw it was day 3. You're like, oh no. Yeah.
Oh, because it's locked behind clearing Woodfall Temple, so you have to clear Woodfall Temple to get it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was brutal, yeah, because Pixel elected to do pre-Woodfall Butler race instead, which allowed him to avoid that.
That's like a trick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yes. So you stood on the lily pad and then you just shoot a hook shot or use Zora ranks to take out the Octo, and then you can just go in through the poison swamp.
Yeah.
Yeah, final things I want to comment on. Pixel, you had good luck in the dog races, even though it wasn't for anything good, but you didn't lose 3 times in a row, so that was good.
I had Mask of Truth, that's why.
So that was fantastic. Other things, I think KTBean, you had a little bit of trouble with the Goron like water wheel trick. I think you had a little bit of trouble with that in game 2, but it didn't cost you too much time though.
Yeah, I've noticed ever since I switched to PJ64, it's just been a lot more awkward to do Goron water wheel skip. So, yeah.
Understandable.
What did you used to use?
Dolphin.
Ah.
But honestly, I can't say how enjoyable this was. This was incredible. I'm back and forth. Pixel in game 1, game 2 to KTBean, and then this was just neck and neck the entire time. Thank you so much. This was absolutely fantastic. KTBean, sorry you came in second, but it was an amazing race. I think what you did was incredible. But of course, congratulations to PixelShake.
Yep, congratulations,
and
Pixel.
Thanks for the good races, KT. Those were 3 great races.
Yeah, I
although
mean,
the second one, I'm still reeling over the letter to Mama.
So we had 3 races where we were both pretty much in go mode by the end. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, we should race more.
That's what you want, Algrands. Well, I guess we're just gonna wrap up here because I don't have anything else to say. This was a fantastic tournament. Either I personally wasn't able to be in much of it, and I had to skip out participating this year for reasons out of my control. But I'm so glad that this race happened, this tournament happened, and I got to be here at the last minute just to see this wonderful show and put on the great commentary. Again, thanks to everyone for putting this tournament together. CSR for the amazing community, the trackers, us commentators, and of course, you 2 racers, KTBean and PixelShake, for putting on probably one of the best races we've seen in the mystery tournament, by far.
Yeah, so thanks everyone for putting this together, and thank you Fifth for taking that feedback 2 weeks before grand finals, because I think that it led to 3 pretty interesting seeds personally. I'm just thinking about how much of a shame it would have been if this was like a Blitz 2 final race.
No, that was fantastic. Again, getting these 8 minimum mystery settings, it was a great idea.
It was fantastic, and I'm glad you both agreed to it.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun in these finals. They may have taken a while, but they've all been pretty great.
Yeah, it's like mystery, each of those 3 seeds had something that was a good puzzle, and that's what I think. If you were to summarize mystery, that's what you want. You want your seeds to be a puzzle.
And like how appropriate was it? Game 3 starts, you start with Goron, you have Epona. It's feeling like you have everything at your fingertips. And then from the treasure chest game of all places, Fierce Deity Anywhere. Wow.
Yeah, so I thought about going to Akana like 10 minutes in when I got Fierce Deity Anywhere. But then I was like, no, I need Hookshot. And then I didn't. But I just wonder how different it would have been if I got the Nova super early there and then used it on TF Gwei. Yeah, it would have been kind of interesting.
I almost thought that I forgot that song Sanity was on for a little bit, so I thought I was like in go mode really early, but then I realized, oh wait, my watts can just lead to songs. Never mind.
Yeah, what was your last item? Was it Lullaby?
It was Lullaby, yeah.
Yeah, okay, the rupees and inverted. Which, I mean, could have been genuinely anywhere, but I guess that Nova Waff. Yeah, thanks everyone. This was great. See you next time.
Yep.
See you next time. And actually, speaking of that, before we wrapping up here, we shouldn't go anywhere anytime soon because we got more Majora's Mask coming out for you this weekend. Hopefully tomorrow, at about 5 p.m. EUTT time, we will be having the Majora's Mask Randomizer weekly race with the Moonfall preset as a testing subject for the upcoming Season 6 tournament. So stay tuned for that. And hopefully other...
Oh, I better wake up at 2 a.m. for that.
Yeah, maybe.
It's Moonfall and it's interesting settings. I think I'm down.
Yeah, I will be participating in that race, so yeah, I will not be on commentary for that, so I will be in the race in person, so yeah, expect me there. Yeah, I have nothing else to say. I think our restreamer can just take it from here.
Alright, sounds good. GG's again to the racers, and congratulations to PixelShake for winning the Mystery Season 2 tournament. That's all from ZSR today, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow for the weekly.
Happy Pride, everyone.
Have a good one, everyone, and take care. See you next time.
Yeah.